Garcia off the deflection. Los Fresnos comes back and wins. Now Santa Maria will put up a three. Bang! Santa Maria!
Here's Warner. Here comes a headed jam. Counted for two. Field. Adios! And the Falcons win on a walk-off. And it's saved.
What a game. Smacked to the left. That is gone.
Lapo Perez, that's my play. Off the backboard, counter, and a win! And a win! Brian Perez wins the game for the Santa Rosa Warriors, and they go nuts, and why not?
Escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
We're the St. Joe Bloodhound Cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live!
And he throws it.
Alrighty, good evening. Welcome back to another broadcast here on Real Sports Live in conjunction with KBSDI TV, coming to you from Sam's Memorial Stadium in Brownsville, Texas. Friday Night Lights here, week 3 of the 2022 Texas high school football season. And it's a 5A, 4A clash here on a Friday night. The Feria Lions at a 16 4A Division I come to town to take on the Brownsville Pace Vikings at a 16 5A Division I. Lions coming to this one here now, led by head coach Oscar Salinas, 1-1 on the season, 9-2. Last week, 1-1 in the season, coming off a win last week against PHJ Southwest in a come-from-behind thriller, 27-25. Thank you for all those joining us here. Brownsville Pace, led by head coach Danny Pardo, 0-2 on the season in search of their first win. Lost the season opener against Cherryland on Thursday night in week 1. Suffered a 49-0 loss last week in the hands of San Benito at Bobby Morrow Stadium. A new week here. A 5A, 4A battle. Again, welcome you to our pregame show. Welcome you those tuning in by KBSDI TV. Real Sports Live's broadcast in conjunction with KBSDI TV. Ruben Rodriguez here with you. Our pregame show presented by Prano Insurance, Rolly Gonzalez, Josh Moody Loans in Harlingen, San Benito EDC, SouthPadreIsland.com, and Luke Feria Motors. Again, 16 5A versus 16 4A Division I. Brownsville Pace will be receiving things off, and we thank you for joining us. We have two back to receive. That's going to be Danny Delgado and Ivan Gonzalez back to receive the ball here again. Feria will receive the ball to start off the second half. These two teams, it's the first time for everything right. These two teams will be meeting for the first time in school history. La Feria's played against two Brownsville schools. That was Porter. They beat him twice in 2010, 39-35, and in 2011, 42-14. But before that, we got to go back and they played against Lopez, where they lost those two meetings. They lost to Lopez 34-7 in 2004, then 7-0 in 2005. So the first meeting between the Lions and the Pace Vikings as we get set to go. La Feria 1-1, Brownsville Pace 0-2. We're underway here on the Friday Night Lights from Sam's Memorial Stadium. Ball returned from about the 14-yard line. That's Delgado on the return. Delgado going on the move. He has a burst of speed. Delgado with the shake and bake. Delgado still on the move, and he'll finally be tripped down to about the 48-yard line, and what a way to start the party off here. The live cam presented by Prano Insurance. And a big run game. Look at the replay here on the full screen presented by Rolly Gonzalez, Josh Moody Loans. On the opening kickoff, Danny Delgado, the senior, took a stumble as he got the ball and he worked his way down the field. Takes that one down and he got across, folks. We're getting a late notice of a flag that came in. Nevertheless, a huge gain if it stands. Again, a beautiful Friday night. Sam's Memorial Stadium had some weather come in earlier. A little bit humid, but a beautiful night regardless. 79 degrees and partly cloudy skies is a beautiful sunset over the horizon here in Brownsville. As here's the call on the flag. So we have a personal foul call that goes against Brownsville Pace. Again, Brownsville Pace in search of their first one on the season. They're led by Brandon Advaz, the senior quarterback. And Pace in the green and black trim, La Feria on the white and maroon trim, the Lions. Fresh off a come-from-behind win, 27-25. We'll get to look at the out-of-town scoreboard as well. 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line here for Brownsville Pace. Narvaez in the shotgun. 3 receivers lined up on the right-hand side. Pass completed. Going on the move there, that's Ivan Gonzalez. He'll be shoved out of bounds hard as he gets across in the Lion territory, balling out the 48-yard line. He gets a gain of about 4, brings up 2nd down and 6. And Ivan Gonzalez, a senior wide receiver. Players to watch.
2nd down for the Vikings.
Players to watch here now from either side for Alonzo Pace, Ivan Gonzalez, Brandon Narvaez, Nathan Herrera, Ricky Tijerina, and Andrew Gonzalez. Those are your players to watch for the Brownsville Pace Vikings. Narvaez on the keeper, pitched it off to Gonzalez. Gonzalez gets an open lane. He'll spin away. He'll get tripped up across at about the 33-yard line. And a fresh set of downs for the Brownsville Pace Vikings. Again, you're Danny Biderlo and company. You're looking to avoid going 0-3. You're not going to let that slide. We saw that case with Harlingen South last night. 16-5A Division I rival for the Pace Vikings. They were down 0-2 heading into the season, heading into week 3. 0-2 on the season after losses to Westlaco and Harlingen and get a huge 34-7 win over Brownsville Hanna last night here at Sam's. So 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line, 10:49 left to go in the 1st quarter. Narvaez in the shotgun, 3 receivers on his left, 1 on the right. Handoff down the middle on the carry. That's Juan Velez, and Velez trying to break away. Velez goes on down over to the left-hand side. It's about a gain of 8 or 9, if I'm not mistaken. That brings up 2nd down and 1. So gain of 9, ball at the 26-yard line off the carry by Juan Velez, the senior. Brownsville Pace's offense who lost 2 key players in the form of Alex Agado and Chase Morales. 2nd down and 2. Here comes a handoff again to Velez. Velez trying to get a burst of speed. Will get across for the 1st down as he's marked down at about the 21-yard line. A gain of 5 that moves up the chains here for the Brownsville Pace Vikings. Recaps of 2021. Brownsville Pace finished off the regular season 3-7 overall, 3-6 in district. Picked up a loss, picked up 3 straight wins in district after going 0-1 in non-district. They defeated Lopez Porter. After that, Brownsville Pace suffered 5 straight losses to Rowe, Westlaco East, McCall, Memorial, Mackay, and Donna, and then they got 1 more win over Palmview before wrapping up against Brownsville Veterans with a loss. On the handoff here. On the right-hand side, huge carry. Trying to see who that was. That was Brandon Narvaez on the QB keeper, so no handoff. And last year as well, we also saw Brownsville Pace. They didn't make the postseason for the first time since 2016. They made the playoffs. They lost in the bi-district round in 2020, that shortened COVID year. And then last year they missed it. Not missing the playoffs the first time since 2016. So 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line off the carry by Brandon Narvaez. Brownsville Pace trying to work wonders on their first drive of the night. Here comes a handoff once again down the middle. Velez on the carry. Velez trying to power his way through that defensive line, and they're going to blow that one dead. Juan Velez, a senior, getting a lot of carries so far in these opening minutes of the ball game. Thank you for joining us here. Give us a shout out. Let us know where you're watching from, whether it be on Facebook or YouTube, or on www.realsportslive.com on the premium channel, the Stars Network. Go on our Stars Network tab, click on one of 2 channels, the Bloodhound channel, which has Brownsville Veterans Memorial taking on St. Joseph Academy down the road at Canales Field. So 2nd down and 6, 8:28 left to go here. Narvaez on the QB keeper, trying to power his way across. Narvaez trying to turn across through, and they're gonna say he's in. Looked like he fell short, but Narvaez picks up a 6-yard touchdown run. And what a way to get the party started for Brownsville Pace. So Narvaez on the QB keeper, scratch that, make that a 7-yard run. He got tripped in, and looks like he fell right inside. So nevertheless, that's 6 on the board for the Brownsville Pace Vikings. That's the definition of not wasting time. This is a Brownsville Pace offense who's desperate for a win, 0-2 so far in 2022. Their first drive of the night in the 1st quarter, a 7-yard run on a QB keeper by Brandon Narvaez. As the kick is up, and you can count it, Gawiche puts it through. 7-0 lead. Look at the replay one more time. Our replay presented by Oye Gonzalez, Josh Loans in Harlingen. So a 7-yard run by Brandon Narvaez. Looked like he was tripped up right before, but he managed to fall inside. As we can look at our replay here. Scamper down, find the path on the left center side, and he drives his way through. Nevertheless, Brownsville Pace picks up a first touchdown on their first drive of the night. 7-0 lead, 8:20 left to go here in the first quarter. You're watching Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KBSDI TV. Don't go anywhere.
See you later, touchdown.
Baby, just listen to me.
Escucha.
Do everything with speed.
Prontísimo.
Out of home business service.
Flexible.
Insurance for all your
Barato.
needs. You say you just got a new boat. Come on by and we'll give you a free quote.
Prontísimo.
Okay, who's singing near you? Hello?
Accesible.
I'm out.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
Back here to Real Sports Live. 7-0 lead here after a 7-yard run on a QB keeper by Brandon Narvaez. Feria here now set to get the ball on a sky-high kick by Koiche. And that will be returned from about the 7-yard line. Trying to go across, get a few more runs. That's a big down. He'll be brought down at about the 27-yard line. Justin Rodriguez on the carry.
Tackle made by number 31, Ignacio Ramirez. First and 10 for the Lions.
Feria offense starting to get something going with new quarterback Andrew Rivera. He'll be taking some snaps here. Joaquin Trevino also lined up there to receive the ball, but it was Justin Rodriguez who returned it. And 7-0 lead here for Brownsville Pace over La Feria. So La Feria team was fresh off a 27-25 win over PHA Southwest in the final game of their 3-game road trip. They'll take on Mercedes at home next week. Handoff here on the carry, trying to power his way across.
Number 18, Jesus Gonzalez, the ball carrier. Tackle made by number
Jesus Gonzalez on the carry.
Second down for the Lions.
Brings up second down here for La Feria. Second down and 9, 1-yard carry. Rivera dropping back. He's going to try to go deep on a way open pass. And a flag will fly early on. There's a lot of hands on the intended receiver, Justin Rodriguez. Wait to see what the call will be on that. But nevertheless, a huge pass as Andrew Rivera, who was going for it.
Pass was incomplete. Penalty flag on the play.
In the second flag of the night, we saw holding call go against Brownsville Pace on the receive. Looks like pass interference is the culprit. Still wait to see what the final call is, but then the pass intended for Justin Rodriguez. There was a lot of contact and he was trying to pull away. Once that ball hit the turf, the flag flew. A first and 10 ball now at the 44-yard line. Rivera in the shotgun, 3 receivers lined up to his right, 1 to the left. A handoff, QB keeper by Rivera, but he's going to be tripped up behind the line. Looks like a loose football. Feria will maintain possession as Andrew Rivera on the QB keeper.
Number 99, Kevin A. Garcia.
Kevin Garcia making the tackle there.
Second down for the Lions.
Brings up second down and 10, no gain or second down and 14, a 4-yard loss on the carry by Rivera. Man in motion, that's Trevino. Handoff down the middle, trying to get across, and the Pace Vikings will swallow him up in the loose football. The play will be already blown dead.
Tackle made by number 2, Osvaldo Albier. And number 9, Eduardo Guerrero.
Jesus Gonzalez on the carry here for La Feria. Just under 7 minutes left to go. It's a beautiful sunset here on a Friday night in Sam's Memorial Stadium. 3rd down and 12, the 2-yard carry by Gonzalez. Rivera rolling down to his left-hand side, taking his time. Here comes the pressure, and Rivera will be sacked for a huge loss. Andrew Rivera had all the time in the world to let that one go, and the Pace Viking defense swallows him up. A 3-man effort to get the job done. The speedy quarterback, Andrew Rivera, was scrambling to his left-hand side, was looking to pull the trigger, and 3 Vikings bring him down. Offensive charge led by Max Quintanilla, the junior linebacker for the Pace Vikings.
Back receiver the Vikings, number 8, Ivan Gonzalez, and number 13, Danny Delgado.
Danny Delgado and Ivan Gonzalez back to return this one. Andrew Rivera back to punt off here for the La Feria Lions, who go 3 in and out. 3 in and out, excuse me. On 4th and 20 and a sky-high punt. That was a bit of a tongue twister. That one going to be returned from Gonzalez at about the 27-yard line. Gonzalez makes one defender miss. Gonzalez finds a path. Gonzalez down the sideline, still on its feet. And Gonzalez, a stubborn man, not willing to go down. They'll bring him out the 49-yard line. As Ivan Gonzalez had to put some spin on it, put some pressure across that incoming Lion offense, or defense now, if you will. We're going to 3 and out, forced by the Pace Viking defense. On offense, they took it down to the house on a 7-yard touchdown run by Brandon Narvaez. It was a very lengthy drive. That took nearly 4 minutes, 3 minutes and 40 seconds to drive here for Brownsville Pace. They scored with 8:20 left to go in the first quarter. Brownsville Pace now set to go here on their second drive of the night. They're 1 for 1 on scoring drives as a flag brings them back now to the 34-yard line. And it was a great return there by Ivan Gonzalez. Gonzalez, the senior wide receiver, as Narvaez and company come back on the field. 1st and 10 here, ball at the 35-yard line. 2 receivers lined up on the left, 2 on the right for Narvaez, and then the shotgun. 1 in the backfield. Narvaez dropping back, taking his time. Here comes the pressure on the Lion defense. Will try to bring him down, and Narvaez escapes once, he escapes twice, and he's finally brought down. As another stubborn man, Brandon Narvaez, not willing to go down without a fight, shakes off 2 would-be sacks until he's finally brought down for a 3rd time. Huge loss of yardage out at the 34, and they lose 12 on the play. Bring up 2nd down and 22. Replay on the right side of your screen, presented by South Padre Island. Find your trip at SoPadre.com. So Narvaez was looking to drop back for a pass. Pressure came in. Again, he shook off multiple. Shook off 1 right there. A 2nd attempt right there until he was finally brought down as we go back to the full screen play. A deep pass, and that one going to be completed. Gets away here at the 40, turning on the jet, still going on the move. That's Gonzalez going at the 20. He'll finally be brought down as Ivan Gonzalez making an amazing catch. Ivan Gonzalez gets the party started on senior night. As a throw into a tightrope, threads the needle, and don't know how he came down with it. He broke away from his own teammate, and it was a swarm of Lions coming after him. And Ivan Gonzalez just got a huge run across. Now brings up 1st and 10 on the 12-yard line as his Pace D offense, who's very hungry for a win. Despite their best efforts, they've gone 0-2 so far here in 2022. So Narvaez and company at the 12-yard line. 1st and 10, 4:35 left to go in the first. QB keeper by Narvaez. Narvaez will be sacked behind the line for about a loss of 1. Bring up 2nd down and 11, ball now at the 13-yard line. Jack Starler and Evan Lopez teaming up for the tackle on Narvaez. And don't know how that grab was made by Ivan Gonzalez. So 2nd down and 12, make that a loss of 2, 4:05 left to go here in the first. And beautiful Friday night, Sam's Memorial Stadium. Narvaez, long lobbing pass in the corner of the end zone and incomplete. That one intended for Ricky Tijerina, the junior wide receiver, as a high lobbed pass.
Third down for the Vikings. Ball spotted on 14-yard line.
So 3rd down and 12 with 3:50 left to go. Narvaez and company looking to go 2 for 2 on touchdown scoring drives. Narvaez dropping back to the pocket, taking his time. Here comes the pressure, and the Lion defense going after him, and Narvaez still not going down without a sight. Loose football, and it's going to be scooped up by Narvaez. As Brian Narvaez again avoids 2 would-be sacks, he's finally brought down. The ball comes loose. He managed to get across on his nearly a catastrophic play right there. So Narvaez dropping back, evades 1, make that 2, make that 3. And then 4 as the ball finally comes loose and Narvaez gets on top of it. So 4th down now. This ball now off at the 25-yard line. Make that 4th and 23. As Emilio Gawiche comes out, the senior kicker. We've seen him display the leg before. On a 42-yard attempt, a low snap and a kick that goes well to the left. Had the leg, but not the accuracy, so. Brownsville Pace will now go 0 for 1 on field goal attempts. So go 1 for 2 now on scoring drives, and Feria will set up shop at their own 25-yard line. We return, 2:59 left to go in the first. You're watching Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live. And a quick message from our advertisers.
You're watching Real Sports Live.
Ibanez Tortilleria, serving up freshly made in-house corn and flour tortillas since 1994. Try delicious menudo, tasty barbacoa, fresh tamales, tacos, pareadas with juicy grilled chicken, and tender fajitas. On Mondays, buy one barbacoa taco and get one free if you mention that you're a Bloodhound.
Real Sports Live, 2:59 left to go. Andrew Reda and company trying to get something going. They went on a 3-and-out their last offensive series. A handoff here. Rivera trying to go on the move, and the pace Viking defense not fooled one bit as they'll quickly bring him down. Emilio Gawicha missing a 42-yard field goal attempt.
Second down for the line.
So second down and 12, a 2-yard loss. Ball on the 23-yard line, 2.5 left to go in this first quarter. Rivera in the shotgun. Quick fire pass. That one completed. That's Andrew the wrong roster, excuse me. That's Julian Torres on the reception. A 2-yard loss, and they get an 11-yard gain. Brings up third down and 1 on the 11-yard pass to Julian Torres. Rivera here and company looking to avoid the 3-and-out once more. Handoff here to Joaquin Trevino. Trevino gets enough for the first down. Trevino on the move, going down the sideline. Flags fly. And you'll finally be rustled out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. A huge gain there by Joaquin Trevino, but this may be brought back as multiple flags started to fly as he crossed the 50-yard line. On the jet sweep motion to Joaquin Trevino, he goes down the right-hand side. Take a look at the replay there. So he managed just to get away, and he gets rustled out of bounds. And right there, about when he crosses the 50, the flags start to fly. We've already seen 3 flags against Brownsville Pace, 1 against Feria on this 4-flag first quarter. 1:57 left to go. So 2 flags on that play here for Feria, holding call on a little chop block in the back. He's gonna rustle him up well back, so they'll be spotted down now at about the, let's see, about the 18-yard line. So third down and 16, ball on the 19, excuse me. So third and 16, ball on the 19, just under 2 to go here, 1:57 to be exact. Play clock at 25 seconds on third down and 16. Again, ball at the 19-yard line for La Feria. It's been a disastrous start on offense for the Lions, a 3-and-out in their first offensive series, and a huge run by Joaquin Trevino pulled back on 2 calls against the Lions. So third and 16, play clock at 14 seconds. Rivera on the shotgun, every receiver lined up. Hit as he throws, and that pass incomplete, intended for Justin Rodriguez. He just had a hand on that, but couldn't hold down. That brings up 4th down and 16, and now another 3-and-out here. The next defensive series. Good job by the Pace Vikings. These Vikings have been an efficient group so far in their first 2 series. And a 7-yard touchdown run by Brandon Narvaez on the QB keeper. And despite the long efforts, Emilio Gawicha had the leg but not the accuracy on a 40-yard field goal attempt that was missed to keep it a 7-0 game. Delgado and Gonzalez back to return this one. Rivera back to punt it up, and it's a low traveling kick, and that one returned by Gonzalez. Gonzalez from about the 49-yard line makes one miss, makes a second miss. A flag will fly. He's still on his moves. He's rustled out of bounds at about the 36-yard line, but 2 flags fly on the play. I mean, Gonzalez has made 2 big returns. In the opening kickoff, it was Danny Delgado who had that huge return that was brought back. Another flag here, 3 flags so far under 1 minute. We wait to see what this call is about.
First and 10 for the Vikings. Ball spotted on the 44.
So first and 10 for the Vikings here from their own 44-yard line as the call goes against Brownsville pace. So first and 10 here, 1:25 left to go on a late starting. We started off at 7:30 as compared to the usual 7 o'clock start. Narvaez rolling to his left-hand side on the QB keeper, and he's going to be brought down quickly by that Lion defense. Evan Lopez on the tackle for the Lions. Lost about a couple yards. Took about 7 yards, brings up second down and 17. The ball swatted off now at the 38-yard line. Make that 6 yards. I think that's second and 16, just under a minute left to go, over a minute left to go, 1:01 left to go. Just realized I said that 3 times left to go. Anyway, second down and 16, ball at the 38-yard line off the loss on Narvaez, again on the tackle, Evan Lopez. Again, Brandon Narvaez, one of the more mobile quarterbacks in the Valley, especially in 16-5A Division I, which will be a tough district matchup or district competition. Narvaez dropping back, looking to go deep, long lobbing pass, that one incomplete. Intended for Ines Salinas, the senior. A bit overthrown. Looks like he got a hand on it, but probably just a few fingers on it, or it drops dead and down out of bounds.
Ball spotted on the 38-yard line.
So third down and 16, 36 seconds left to go here. Shout out to Liana Cariaga tuning in here from Brownsville. You're joining into the broadcast. Third down and 16, ball at the 38-yard line, 35 seconds left to go. Narvaez dropping back. He's taking his time, has a lot of time in the world to throw, and that one incomplete, intended here for Ricky Tijerina. Just a bit overthrown. Brings up 4th down and 16, and looks like the punting unit comes on board for the Pace Vikings as Feria, after they go 0-3 now on their first 2 drives, they give the Vikings a taste of their own medicine. Brownsville Pace will go 3 and out as they bring out the punting unit on board. So 4th and 16, Gauicha back to punt this, 2 back to return here for the La Feria Lions. It's a sky-high punt. That one's going to be waved off, and they'll take a bounce at about the 37-yard line, and it's still rolling. La Feria will set up shop at about the 36-yard line. That's when they'll start things off. And the Lions have had a slow start on their offensive series. 0-2 here. They've been forced on 2 3-and-outs. They had a huge run a few moments ago. They're on the carry by Joaquin Trevino, but that was called back on 2 flags against the La Feria Lion offense, and it sent them back all the way to 3rd down and 16 on the 19-yard line. And a huge pass attempt by the Lions turned up incomplete. That was the last offensive series. So La Feria gets set for their 3rd drive of the night here with 17 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Again, a later start than usual. We kicked off at 7:30 as compared to our 7 o'clock starts. This matchup already worth the wait as we had an opening touchdown on the first drive of the night by Brandon Narvaez and the Vikings. 1st and 10 on the 37-yard line. Handoff here to Justin Rodriguez. Rodriguez trying to get across for a few extra yards. They're going to mark him down at about the 43-yard line. Brings up a gain of about 6. 2nd down and 4 as the final 5 seconds of the first quarter will wind out. 12 minutes gone by, 36 more to go, and after one complete quarter, Brandon Narvaez propels the Pace Vikings to the 7-yard touchdown to make it a 7-0 lead over La Feria. Second quarter after this. You're watching Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KB's DITV. Don't go anywhere.
4726 Paredes Line Road, Brownsville, Texas. Open every day at 6:30 a.m. till 9 p.m. To order, contact 956-541-9594.
We're the San Bernardino Baby Trojans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
And he throws it down.
See you later, touchdown.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us.
Here at Real Sports Live, 7-0 lead here for Brownsville Pace off the 7-yard run by Narvaez on the Vikings' first drive. La Feria in their 3rd drive of the night, their first start here in the second quarter. Pump fake there, thrown pass completed off to Julian Torres. Julian Torres trying to power his way across for a 1st down. They mark him down at about the 48-yard line. The down marker at the 47, the 47, excuse me. They're going to say he's a bit short. That brings up 3rd down and 2. 3rd down and 2, ball at the 45-yard line here. 1st down marker at the 47. Trying to take a snap here. Hey, QB keeper Rivera trying to get across, and he's going to be dropped short. Looks like he got across on a 1-yard gain at the 46-yard line. Brings up 4th down and 1. Feria, their offense has been waking up quite a bit, but they're still trying to find a way through, trying to find a way how to power past this pace Viking defense, who's had their numbers so far. Again, their last 2 drives have been 3 and out. Feria is going to try to roll the dice. There's no one back to return the ball here. The Lions in a punting formation. It's going to be a roll here, a good pass, and that one incomplete. And flags will fly early on as the intended receiver, Larry Martinez, takes a spill. I think you can call that a fake punt attempt, because we saw Rivera was backed up pretty deep for a punt. He moved up a bit forward, took the snap, and fired a pass for Larry Martinez, and they're going to rule that a pass interference against Brownsville pace as Larry Martinez getting the intended receiver on, I guess you can call it a fake punt attempt. Martinez was tripped up as he was trying to get the ball. The ball was thrown a bit too late, or a bit too early as well. Nevertheless, Brownsville pace now on the 49-yard line in Viking territory. The Feria now on the 49-yard line of Viking territory. Handoff to Rodriguez. Rodriguez has a burst of speed. He's still on the move. You'll get the 1st down and plenty more, as he's marked down at about the 29-yard line, a 20-yard run there. And Justin Rodriguez. Rodriguez here on the handoff. That pass interference on that 4th down attempt, and Rodriguez broke away from one, found his way through another one, and he gets marked down. So a gain of 20 on the run by Justin Rodriguez, another player to watch here for the Lions. 1st and 10, ball at the 29-yard line. 45 left to go. 2 receivers lined up on either side. Fake handoff, pass completed off to Joaquin Trevino. Trevino be brought down quickly at about the 28-yard line. So gain of 1 on the pass to Trevino by Andrew Rivera. We mentioned earlier, La Feria 3 and out in their first 2 offensive series on the night, and they've managed to find their composure, and they're getting the ball rolling slowly but surely down the field as they're trying to find a way through this Brownsville pace offense, who's been giving them quite a fight on the other side of the ball. 2nd down and 9, ball at the 28-yard line. Handoff here now to Eric Villanueva. The correction now is Jesus Gonzalez as he's quickly brought down. Yadial making the tackle for the Pace Vikings. Brownsville Pace here on 3rd down and 9, trying to force a huge stop on the Lions, who are building up ahead of steam. 3rd down and 9, Rivera on the shotgun, taking his time. Here comes the pressure, hit as he throws, and now one going to be completed at about the 7-yard line. Joaquin Trevino corrals that one in the breadbasket, and that moves up into within the 10-yard line for a 1st and goal opportunity for La Feria. What a grab made right there, and kudos to Andrew Rivera. He was hit as he threw the ball. Hard hit. Where's the QB and in on the catch? Joaquin Trevino corrals it in the best back to see it. All at the 7-yard line, brings up 1st and goal here for La Feria Lions. 9:22 left to go. Rivera on the shotgun. 3 receivers lined up, 2 on the left, 1 on the right for the Lions. Dropping back here. Here comes the pass attempt, taking his time, all the time in the world. He's rolling to his left, and Rivera's going to go on the move. Rivera trying to find his way across. No, mark him down at about the 2-yard line. Rivera there on the carry. Mark him down about the 2, so a 5-yard run there by Andrew Rivera on the QB keeper. Again, he had all the time in the world to fire it, but decided to go on the move himself. So 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line. And go across. They're going to say he got across, and he's in. Touchdown La Feria. 3-yard QB keeper there by Andrew Rivera. Now tie the game up, pending the PAT. A handoff here down over to Joaquin Trevino, and Andrew Rivera finds his way through on their 3rd drive of the night in the 2nd quarter. Feria now set the line up the PAT. Kick is up, and you can call it in, folks. Tie ball game, 7-7. Replay again. Lengthy drive that would have ended on a turnover on downs, but not for a pass interference against Brownsville Pace. Andrew Rivera on the fake handoff to Joaquin Trevino. Finds a path down the middle, and he cuts in for a 3-yard touchdown run. 8:35 left to go in the first half. 7-7 all squared up at Sam Stadium. You're watching Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live, and KB's the ITV. Be back after a word from our messages here on Real Sports Live.
On your next business opportunity.
A world of opportunity awaits students on their unique path to college acceptance and career readiness. The path to college starts on day one in Los Fresnos, a path that starts with a solid foundation rooted in the classroom by exceptional educators. The path to college starts in Los Fresnos. Los Fresnos CISD. What we do here shapes the world.
Back here to Real Sports Live, kickoff tie ball game after a 3-yard run by Andrew Rivera on the QB keeper. And ball be returned here at about the 16-yard line. They say he stepped out of bounds just shy of the 20, so they'll rule him at the 20. Again, quarterback show as both QBs here own the touchdowns. It was not advised. We got it started for Pace on a 7-yard touchdown run on their first drive of the night. Andrew Rivera on their third drive of the night drives in a 30-yard touchdown run after 2 3-and-outs in their first 2 offensive series. Pace Vikings had to get rid of the ball last time. And a beautiful night here for football at Sam Stadium. Is a beautiful sunset. You'd expect this as we roll into the fall months. September 9, 2022, 7:30 start time here from Sam's Memorial Stadium. What I like to call the Cathedral Valley High School football. So 1st and 10 here now, ball at the 20-yard line. 8:32 left to go here in the first half. Quick fire pass completed off to the right-hand side. Takes 2 lines to bring him down as the ball comes loose, and that's Ivan Gonzalez on the reception. Esteban Gonzalez and Evan Lopez teaming up for the 2-man tackle on Gonzalez. Gonzalez just makes it back to the line, so no gain or loss for the Pace Vikings. In their first 2 drives, they worked it down the field. First was a touchdown by Narvaez and a 42-yard field goal attempt by Gawichi that sailed well to the left. In their last offensive series, they were forced for a 3-and-out. So 2nd down and 10. Handoff down to Brandon Narvaez. Narvaez going on the move. Narvaez and the QB keeper. Looks like he just got a gain of about 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9. The QB keeper, Eric Gonzalez, there on the tackle for La Feria. So a 2-yard carry by Narvaez brings up 3rd down and 8 with 7:30 left to go in the first half. And a very lengthy night here. Very lengthy first half, a fast-moving first half as well, same time with the pass plays and we've seen so far. 3rd down and 8, ball at the 22-yard line. Again, Narvaez fresh off a 2-yard run. Narvaez taking his time. He's going to fire a deep one downfield, and that one incomplete. Intended for Ivan Gonzalez, who was just a tad bit too late on it. Now force another 3. Now does the special teams unit alongside Gawiche come out on board. Samuel Guajardo and Eric Gonzalez back to receive this ball. Emilio Gawiche back to put it off for the Brownsville Pace Vikings. Gawiche had to travel a lot. A good punt that covers a lot of ground. That one's going to take a pretty good roll, and they'll be spotted down at about the 23-yard line, and they're trying to get it to keep on going. Feria will set up shop at between the 22 and 23. Trying to see where they'll spot him off. I think they'll keep him off at the 23-yard line. So La Feria on cloud 9 picked up their first touchdown of the night. Lengthy drive here again on a 4th down attempt here on a fake punt attempt. That ball was incomplete, intended on the pass for Larry Martinez. That was called off on pass interference, and a few plays down the field, a good pass to Joaquin Trevino. That would ultimately set up the La Feria Lions for a 3-yard touchdown run by Andrew Rivera on the QB keeper. So 1st and 10, 6:49 left to go, ball on the 23-yard line. 77 yards to go to the promised land. Rivera on the QB keeper going to his left-hand side, trying to get across. Looks like he just got back to the line of scrimmage where he might have gained 1. Ricardo Alvarez making the tackle. So 2nd down and 9, 6:21 left to go. Here on the 1-yard run on the QB keeper by Rivera. The Lions trying to get something going, take a lead before the half. Rivera fires a pass. That one completed off to Justin Rodriguez. Rodriguez going on the move at the 50, at the 45, and he'll be brought down hard at about the 40-yard line. And a huge run there by Justin Rodriguez as he propels this line offense across, and La Feria slowly now getting the ball rolling, and now in full working order is quick fire pass. He connects off to Justin Rodriguez, who makes a huge grab, and he shook off one defender, and he just turned on the Jets. Right there, kudos on the tackle there. Gael Bettis, the junior defensive back, as here we go. Quick fire pass, incomplete. Intended off to Joaquin Trevino. And Gael Bettis, the junior defensive back, is the one who brought down Justin Rodriguez. Again, Rodriguez had broken away from a tackle. If it wasn't for Perez, that ball would have probably been another 6 for the Lions. 2nd down and 10, 5:48 left to go here, all on the 40-yard line. Andrew Rivera and company slowly working their way across for the Lions. 2 receivers lined up, 1 man in motion. That's Trevino. QB handoff here, a fake handoff on the QB keeper, and he's going to be running into the line. They'll mark him down at about the 38-yard line, so he gets across for a gain of 2, brings up 3rd down and 8. Now Bettis is going to make another tackle, this time on the fake handoff. Joaquin Trevino was in motion from the right to the left. Rivera on the handoff. Fake handoff goes down the middle, gets a gain of 2. Ball now at the 38-yard line, 3rd down and 8. Just over 5 minutes left to go in this one, 5:14 to be exact in this 2nd quarter. Receivers lined up on either side, 1 in the backfield here. That's Jesus Gonzalez. Rivera taking his time. Rivera going to be brought down by 2 Vikings. And another example we've seen, this quarterback, he's had plenty of time to throw all night. Had a bit to get this one out, and he got rushed by 2 Brownsville Pace Vikings. We're trying to see who was on the stop. You know, Edward Guerrero was one of them alongside Osvaldo Villar. So Guerrero and Villar teaming up for the tackle. A junior-senior assist to bring down Andrew Rivera for a loss of about 5. Brings up 4th down and 13. Punting unit comes on board. Delgado and Gonzalez back to return for Brownsville Pace, and a punt that gets shanked and drops a bit well short. Now we'll take a few rolls, and it's going to be marked dead at about the 23-yard line. That's where Brownsville Pace will set up shop. Brownsville Pace trying to counterattack that Lion offense after the Feria went into the end zone on the 3-yard run by Rivera. Brownsville Pace was forced ultimately on a 3-and-out themselves as the Pace Vikings come into this one on their 5th drive of the night. So it's been 2 back-to-back 3-and-outs. On their first drive, it was a touchdown. The second drive, it was a no good on a field goal attempt by Caliche. 3rd and 4th drive, which is the last 2 drives, ended up being a 3-and-outs. So 1st and 10 for Pace Vikings here. 4:19 left to go on an oddly fast-moving first. 43 minutes into this game. Here comes a handoff down the middle. Trying to get across for a few extra yards as he's working his way across. Trying to see who's on the carry. René Salinas, the senior running back, powering his way across for about a gain of 6, brings up 2nd down and 4, ball at the 29-yard line. So 2nd down and 4 here off the carry there by René Salinas, the senior running back. Narvaez and company's trying to counter back and take the lead before going into the half. receivers line up on the right, two on the left. Fake handoff. QB keeper by Narvaez. Tries to rumble and stumble his way across. They'll mark him down at about the 32-yard line. So first and 10 years, they power across for a fresh set of downs. Ball now at the 32-yard line, so they just get enough. 3:11 left to go here, and again, a quickly moving first half. I'd like to remind you to tune in to the Real Sports Live halftime show. Recap of the first, give you a look at the out-of-town scoreboard and a lot more. Handoff here down the middle, trying to get across for a few extra yards. Nessalina's on the carry, so we've seen those Ivan Gonzalez who started off on the carries. Now Nessalina's doing a bit of the ground and pound attack for Brownsville pace. We're coming to you live on the premium channel, the Stars Network, powered by RSL. Quick fire pass incomplete there, intended for Alejandro de Leon, the senior wide receiver. That brings up 3rd down and 7. Again, it was a 3-yard gain firstly by Salinas, and they try to go out. So Alejandro de Leon now went incomplete. So 3rd and 7, 2:33 left to go here in the first half in a tie game, 7-7. Both these teams showing their prowess so far throughout the night. As Narvaez drops back, and that pass completed again. Now one caught by Ivan Gonzalez, I'd like to call him the magician, already making 3 great grabs. As Ivan Gonzalez is a player down on the field, we're going to take a timeout. 7-7 ball game, 2:19 left to go in the first half. You're watching Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KB's DITV.
The most important moments in a child's life happen in their earliest years. Having a strong early childhood education enhances their future and success. That's why we are opening the Harlingen CISD Early Childhood Academy for pre-K students. At HCISD, we provide these opportunities for our youngest learners to foster their imagination and let their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals, and you are watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
Graduation time. Time to make some decisions. What's next? Can I afford to continue my education? What are my options? At Brownsville ISD Career and Tech.
Back here at Real Sports Live, Brownsville pace on the first down off the great grab by Ivan Gonzalez. So 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line, 2:19 left to go as we come back here from the injury timeout. Handoff here on a fake by Narvaez. Narvaez decides to take matters into his own hands, and they'll bring him down about the 49-yard line. Gain about 5, brings up 2nd down and 5 here now on the 49-yard line in La Feria Lion territory. 2 minutes left to go as we just, this is the NFL, would have been the 2-minute warning. 1:55 and counting here with the play clock at 25 seconds. So 2nd down and 5, 1:48 left to go. Narvaez dropping back, he's taking his time. Narvaez is going to be forced to go on the move, going down the right-hand side on the shake and bake. Narvaez trying to get across, and he'll be marked out of bounds at about the 46-yard line for on the 3-yard scamper. Brings up 3rd down and 2, 1:38 left to go. That'll stop the clock. And Brandon Narvaez, who's been a very mobile quarterback in his last 2 seasons here at Brownsville pace, putting that mobility on display tonight. So 3rd down and 4, ball to 40. I'm going to say he didn't get a gain of about 5, but a gain of 4, excuse me. Hopping back, Narvaez goes deep, long pass, incomplete. Intended for Ivan Gonzalez, but give credit where credit's due. Great pass coverage by the Lions. That was Luis Ricalde on the coverage. That brings up 4th down and 4, so I made a mistake. It wasn't a 5-yard, it was a 3-yard run, I should say. So now 4th down and 4 on the incomplete pass to Ivan Gonzalez. Again, Rico Day there on the coverage for La Feria. So Narvaez and company will roll the dice on their first 4th down conversion of the night. La Feria 0 for 1. Narvaez dropping back, taking his time. Here comes the pressure, fires it off, pass completed. That's going to be a 1st down and more. Gets across around the 40. That's Salinas on the carry. He's going to be chugged away. He breaks away again, and he's finally brought down at about the 32-yard line. And they roll the dice and get the snake eyes. It's a huge conversion there, but hold the phone, folks. The flag will fly on the field. Again, they get the shovel pass off to René Salinas. And a holding call against the offense will bring La Feria back. They'll go each back to punt here, so a very lengthy attempt. They roll the dice and they do get it, but called back on a holding call. Brings up 4th down and 7. Ball on the 48-yard line. Ilukawicha back to punt this one off. And a muffed snap is a chance to block this one, and a sky-high punt there by Goiche. Will take a few bounces. Back to return that one was Eric Gonzalez, and they'll set up shop at about the 13-yard line. To remind you to tune in the Real Sports Live halftime show. Give you a recap of this first half, a very defensive first half. I've seen a lot of pass coverage here on either side, and it's been a very evenly matched game between a 5A and the 4A. La Feria, one of the more scrappier 4As in the Rio Grande Valley. Brownsville Pace in search of their first win after 2 straight losses to Shareland in the Week 1 opener, and then the 49-0 loss to San Benito on the road last week. Lions and company back on board here on their 6th drive of the night. 1st down and 10, ball at the 13-yard line with 47 seconds left to go. $87 yards to the promised line, just over under 47 seconds left. Andrew Rivera calling for it, plenty of time for a pass. They'll hand off now to Justin Rodriguez. Justin Rodriguez gets a burst of speed, gets across for the 1st down. So mark him out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. So a 12-yard run there by Justin Rodriguez moves up the chains. 39 seconds, that'll stop the clock. Regardless on how you see it, both teams still have time in their sign. Yet to burn a timeout so far, both teams with all 3. 1st and 10 here with 39 seconds left to go. Rivera and company now 75 yards away from the promised line. QB keeper, I should say. Rivera trying to burn around. Rivera's trying to carve his way through as they'll mark him down about the 34-yard line. As time winds down, 28 seconds left. Now a timeout called here by La Feria. We'll take one as well. 28 seconds left to go in the first half. 7-7 ball game. You're watching Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KBSDI TV. Don't go anywhere.
You can graduate from high school with a certificate and or license ready to go to work, debt-free. We have a wide range of programs for every student, ranging from audiovisual, law enforcement, STEM robotics, electrical, welding, pharmacy, patient care tech, and many more to choose from. That's why Brownsville ISD is the best choice.
We are the Edinburgh North Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
Real Sports Live, La Feria burning their first time out. 28 seconds left to go. 2nd down and 2. 12 fake handoff. Rivera, deep pass down the middle. That one gonna be incomplete. intended for Julian Torres. It was 2 fake handoffs. Julian Torres had nothing but green grass and clear skies ahead of him, as just a bit too late on the pass brings up 3rd down and 2. It was an incredible effort. Let's look at the replay here on the right side of your screen. So the timeout called. It was 2nd down and 2, excuse me. So 1 fake handoff and another fake handoff, and sets his feet and fires one, and that one just a bit too late there again. Julian Torres, the intended receiver, so they try this again. 3rd down and 2, ball at the 34-yard line. Handoff down the middle, this time to Jesus Gonzalez. Jesus Gonzalez gets across for the 1st down. That'll stop the clock again as they move up the chains.
Number 18, Jesus Gonzalez, the ball carrier. Number 42.
Max Quintanilla on the tackle there on Jesus Gonzalez. And they're gonna let time wind down, so 24 minutes of football complete, 24 to go at the end of the first half. Brownsville Pace 7, La Feria 7. We'll return with our Real Sports Live halftime show and a word from our sponsors here. You're watching Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KB's the ITV. We're at the half. Brownsville Pace 7, La Feria Lions 7. Pre-game show up next.
We're the Pace Lady Vikings, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
For quality care, contact Mesquite Home Health and Attendant Services today. In Brownsville at 594 Jose Marti Boulevard. Call today, 956-361-5558.
We here at Mesquite want to wish all local athletes good luck in today's game.
We're the Edinburgh Lady Bobcats, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Hi, I'm Rod Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We're the Holliston South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up! Woo!
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Mission Vets Lady Patriots, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Traigo 100 kilos de ropa, lo que se me antoja, dinero en el banco. Muchas me andan criticando, pues traigo carrazos que como le hago. Tengo aseguro del bueno, pronto y flexible y sale barato. Es mi corrido humilde, que no se te olvide que me ando ahorrando.
Pregúntale a tu agente cómo ahorrar con Pronto, porque más barato, nadie.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
We're the Valley View Lady Tigers, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Ibanez Tortilleria, serving up freshly made in-house corn and flour tortillas since 1994. Try delicious menudo, tasty barbacoa, fresh tamales, tacos, pareadas with juicy grilled chicken, and tender fajitas. On Mondays, buy 1 barbacoa taco and get 1 free if you mention that you're a Bloodhound fan. Located at 4726 Paredes Line Road, Brownsville, Texas. Open every day at 6:30 a.m. till 9 p.m. To order, contact 956-541-9594.
We are the Edinburgh North Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Via ISD, Cardinal Pride.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences to become productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of the change to help create a community where we guide each other to our unlimited potential.
Ibanez Tortilleria, serving up freshly made in-house corn and flour tortillas since 1994. Try our delicious menudo, tasty barbacoa, fresh tamales, tacos, pareadas with juicy grilled chicken, and tender fajitas. On Mondays, buy one barbacoa taco and get one free if you mention that you're a Bloodhound fan. Located at 4726 Paredes Line Road, Brownsville, Texas. Open every day at 6:30 a.m. till 9 p.m. To order, contact 956-541-9594.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Alrighty, welcome to the Real Sports Live halftime show presented by Rolly Gonzalez, Josh Woody Loans, and Harlingen Prondo Insurance, Luke Feria Motors, San Benito EDC, and San Padre Island. Find your trip at SoPotter.com. Defensive showing is all it shows in the first half. 7-7 ball game, 23 minutes left to go. We begin the third quarter. Get you the out-of-town scoreboard and a lot more. As a very exciting night here. Thank you for joining us. 7-7 ball game again. La Feria 1-1 on the season. Brownsville Pace 0-2 on the season. The Mission get a win. The Lions are going to get a positive record. Brownsville Pace just looking to get a win on the board. We'll give you a recap so far. So Pace received the ball their first drive of the night. They knock off 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Waste no time as Brandon Narvaez powers the Pace Viking offense as he propels it with a 7-yard touchdown run to put the icing on the cake. 7-0. We go off to Pace's second drive of the night. They try to go back, and Emilio Cawiche displays his leg on a 42-yard field goal attempt, but it missed. As it had the leg, but not the accuracy, as it went a bit wide to the left. And again, wind blowing here towards the west. Then in the third quarter, in the third drive of the night for La Feria, in the second quarter, Andrew Rivera, 3-yard touchdown run, leads his Lions on the offense. And ever since then, it's just been a defensive showcase. No interceptions so far. We've come close to having a few 4-down conversions. Both teams are 0 for 1 as they were called back. Again, we'll get you some more stats here. This is the first meeting between Brownsville Pace and La Feria. Feria's faced off against Porter. They beat him twice in 2010 and 2011, and they lost to Brownsville Lopez in 2004 and 2005. So historically, La Feria's 2-2 against Brownsville schools, and so far, again, this is the first meeting between two, and both teams surely know what they're bringing to it on the table. You can bet that going into the half, currently in the locker room, these talks are, hey, ball control, offensive playing, because again, it was the Feria who couldn't get something going here. They were on their first two drives. They went 0-2, 3-and-outs. While Brownsville Pace towered their way down the field, but La Feria got the ball rolling. They built up a head of steam. They kept on moving, until they finally capped off a long drive, their third drive of the night, with that 3-yard touchdown run to put the icing on the cake. 7-7. We return to look at the out-of-town scoreboard. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere at the half. 20 minutes left to the third quarter. 7-7 ball game here between the Vikings and the Lions.
We're the St. Joe Bloodhound Cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Baby, just listen to me.
Escucha.
Do everything with speed.
Prontísimo.
Out of home business or
Flexible.
insurance for all your
Barato.
needs. You say you just got a new boat. Come on by and we'll give you a free quote.
Prontísimo.
Okay, who's singing near you? Hello?
Accesible.
I'm out.
Pregúntale a tu agente cómo ahorrar con Pronto, porque más barato, nadie.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North.
Welcome back here to the Real Sports Live halftime show, again presented by Prono Insurance, Josh Moody Loans, Luke Feria Motors, San Benito EDC, and South Padre Island. At the half, 7-7 your score. Let's look at the out-of-town scoreboard here. Sherryland and McAllen, the McAllen Road Warriors leading the Sherryland Rattlers 20-10, that one at the half. At the half as well, Brownsville, Porter, and Donna North 15-5A Division II taking on 16-5A Division I. Both teams 2-0 on the season. We were here last week when Brownsville Porter got the big win over PSJ Memorial on Thursday night. La Jolla and Rio Grande City up 28-7 at the second quarter. down the street at Canales Field. Brownsville Veterans leads Brownsville St. Joseph 26-7 in the second quarter. In the Sugar Bowl, Santa Rosa and La Villa, the Warriors lead the Cardinals 19-0. Now in the second quarter, we're getting these scores as they come in. Rio Grande City, La Jolla, that was 28-7. And the scores still continue to come in. Harlingen High, a big win, or a big winning at the half. 49-0 at the half against Mission Veterans. And that's a surprising outcome because we know Mission Vet's a very, very powerful team in the Rio Grande Valley, and Harlingen is just coming out swinging. They got a big win last week against Mercedes. A 76-41 win last week against the Mercedes Tigers. More scores coming in. Edinburgh North and Sharyland Pioneer, the Diamondbacks on top at the half. 27-21, Santa Maria and Agua Dulce. Santa Maria up 19-6, and more scores continue to come in. And Argon Rio Hondo 4A, 3A battle. The Pirates lead the Bobcats 14-0 in the second quarter. Donna High leads PSJ Memorial 34-0. These scores continue to come in as the night goes on. And we're getting more coming in. Now 20-10 your score at the half between McAllen Row and Sharyland High. And Brownsville Porter again 10-7. This concludes our RSL halftime show. But before we go, what to expect in the second half. And I said it last night in that matchup against Brownsville Hannon Harlingen South, if you remember tuning in. That was defensive showing. We were at the half here, a low-scoring game, and now 7-7 going into this third quarter. No teams with only one touchdown to show for it. It's been the quarterbacks who've been powering the offense, getting out of eyes. 7-yard touchdown run to give the Vikings the lead. And Rivera, the QB1 for the La Feria Lions, a 3-yard touchdown run ties the game up at 7-7. So expect the more of a powerhouse game. Some defense is going to come in big time. The offense is going to go to work because now these teams a little more evenly matched. Again, La Feria coming off a big win, 27-25 against BSJ Southwest last week, and a come-from-behind win. Brownsville Pace, not the season they expected to have so far. Again, they lost their opener to Sharyland, and they lost in week 2, 49-0 against San Benito last week. In the week 1 opener, Lions lost as well, 42-21 against Donna High. Again, folks, sit back and relax. In 18 minutes till we begin the third quarter here at the half. 7-7 ball game between La Feria and Brownsville Pace. You're watching the Real Sports Live halftime show. Don't go anywhere.
Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past? First pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Back here to Real Sports Live halftime show. Before we go, 7-7 ball game. If you're just tuning in, want to know how we got here. Here are our first half highlights presented by Sad Padre Island. Looking for the weekend getaway. Plan your trip at SoPadre.com. Here's your first half highlights.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
0-2, we're underway here on a Friday Night Lights from Sam's Memorial Stadium. Ball returned from about the 14-yard line. That's Delgado on the return. Delgado going on the move. He has a burst of speed. Delgado with the shake and bake. Delgado still on the move. He'll finally be tripped down to about the 48-yard. Intent from the 48-yard line here for Brownsville Pace. Now Nevada's in the shotgun. 3 receivers lined up on the right-hand side. Pass completed. Going on the move there. That's Ivan Gonzalez. He'll be shoved out of bounds hard as he gets across in the Lion territory. Ball now at the 48-yard line. He gets a gain of about 4, brings up second down, and players to watch here now from either side for Brownsville Pace, Ivan Gonzalez, Brandon Narvaez, Nathan Herrera, Ricky Tijerin, and Andrew Gonzalez. Those are your players to watch for the Brownsville Pace Vikings. Narvaez on the keeper, pitched it off to Gonzalez. Gonzalez gets an open lane. He'll spin away. He'll get tripped up across at about the 33-yard line on one of 2 channels, the Bloodhound channel, which has Brownsville Veterans Memorial taking on St. Joseph Academy down the road at Canales Field. So second down and 6, 8:28 left to go here. Narvaez on the QB keeper trying to power his way across. Narvaez trying to turn across through, and they're going to say he's in. He's on the carry. Brings up second down here for La Feria. Second down and 9, 1-yard carry. Rivera dropping back. He's going to try to go deep on a way open pass. And a flag will fly early. It's a beautiful sunset here on a Friday night in Sam's Memorial Stadium. Third down and 12, the 2-yard carry by Gonzalez. Rivera rolling down to his left-hand side, taking his time. Here comes the pressure, and Rivera will be sacked for a huge. That was a bit of a tongue twister. That one going to be returned from Gonzalez at about the 27-yard line. Gonzalez makes one defender miss. Gonzalez finds a path. Gonzalez down the sideline, still on its feet. And Gonzalez, a stubborn man, not willing to go down. They'll bring him out the 49-yard line. As Ivan Gonzalez had to put some line. Two receivers lined up on the left, two on the right for Narvaez, and then the shotgun. One in the backfield. Narvaez dropping back, taking his time. Here comes the pressure on the Lion defense. Will try to bring him down, and Narvaez escapes once, he escapes twice, and he's finally brought down. Going to play a deep pass, and that one going to be completed. Gets away here at the 40, turning on the jet, still going on the move. That's Gonzalez going at the 20. And he'll finally be brought down as Ivan Gonzalez making an amazing catch. Friday night, Sam's Memorial Stadium. Narvaez, long lobbing pass in the corner of the end zone and incomplete. That one intended for Ricky Tijerina, the junior wide receiver. So third down and 12 with 3:50 left to go. Narvaez and company looking to go 2 for 2 on touchdown scoring drives. Narvaez dropping back to the pocket, taking his time. Here comes the pressure, and the Lion defense going after him. And Narvaez still not going down without a sight. Loose football, and it's going to be scooped up by Narvaez. Comes out, the senior kicker. We've seen him display the leg before. On a 42-yard attempt, a low snap, and a kick that goes well to the left. Had the leg, but not the accuracy. So, Hero Sports Live, 2:59 left to go. Andrew Rivera and company trying to get something going. They went on a 3-and-out their last offensive series. Hey, handoff here. Rivera trying to go on the move, and the Pace Viking defense not fooled one bit. It's 111-yard pass to Julian Torres. Rivera here and company looking to avoid the 3-and-out once more. Handoff here to Joaquin Trevino. Trevino gets enough for the first down. Trevino on the move, going down the sideline. Flags fly. And he'll finally be rustled out of bounds. Up third down and 2. Third down and 2, ball at the 45-yard line here. First down marker at the 47. Trying to take a snap here. Hey, QB keeper Rivera trying to get across, and he's going to be dropped short. Looks like he got across on a... There's no one back to return the ball here. The Lions in a punting formation. It's going to be a roll here, a good pass, and that one incomplete. And flags will fly early. Tackle for the Pace Vikings. Brownsville Pace here on third down and 9, trying to force a huge stomp on the Lions who are building up ahead of steam. Third down and 9, Rivera on the shotgun, taking his time. Here comes the pressure, hit as he throws, and now one going to be completed. At about that's lined up, 2 on the left, 1 on the right for the Lions. Dropping back here, here comes the pass attempt, taking his time, all the time in the world. He's rolling to his left, and Rivera's going to go on the move. Rivera trying to find his way across, no, mark him down. At about the 2-yard line. Down about the 2, so a 5-yard run there by Andrew Rivera on the QB keeper again. He had all the time in the world to fire it, but decided to go on the move himself. So second and goal from the 3-yard line. And go across. They're going to say he got across, and he's in. Touchdown, La Feria. Trying to get something going, take a lead before the half. Rivera fires a pass. That one completed off to Justin Rodriguez. Rodriguez going on the move at the 50, at the 45, and he'll be brought down hard at about the 40-yard line. Just over 5 minutes left to go in this one, 5:14 to be exact in this second quarter. Receivers lined up on either side, one in the backfield here. That's Jesus Gonzalez. Rivera taking his time. Rivera going to be brought down by 2 Vikings. And another rest so far throughout the night. As Narvaez drops back, and that pass completed again. Now one caught by Ivan Gonzalez. On their first 4 down careers in the night, La Feria 0 for 1. Narvaez dropping back, taking his time. Here comes the pressure, fires it off, pass completed. That's going to be a first down and more. Gets across around the 40. That's Salinas on the carry. He's going to be chugged away. He breaks away again, and he's finally brought down at about the 30. Here, Real Sports Live, La Feria burning their first time out. 28 seconds left to go. 2nd down and 2. 12 fake handoff. Rivera, deep pass down the middle. That one going to be incomplete. Intended for Julian.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sun rises and sun sets daily. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
0-2, we're underway here on a Friday Night Lights from Sam's Memorial Stadium. Ball returned from about the 14-yard line. That's Delgado on the return. Delgado going on the move. He has a burst of speed. Delgado with the shake and bake. Delgado still on the move. He'll finally be tripped down. To about the 48-yard intent from the 48-yard line here for Brownsville base. Narvaez in the shotgun. 3 receivers lined up on the right-hand side. Pass completed. Going on the move there. That's Ivan Gonzalez. He'll be shoved out of bounds hard as he gets across in the Lion territory. Ball now at the 48-yard line. He gets a gain of about 4. Brings up 2nd down. There's the watch here now from either side for Brownsville pace. Ivan Gonzalez. And those are your first half highlights. 9 minutes and 26 seconds. We'll be back for the 3rd quarter. La Feria will receive the ball to start things off. And we'll be back. You're watching Real Sports Live. In conjunction with KB's DITV, we'll get you a live looking 26-7 at the half. Brownsville St. Joseph and Brownsville Veterans Memorial. That one down the street at Canales Field. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
At our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Traigo 100 kilos de ropa, lo que se me antoja, dinero en el banco. Muchas me andan criticando, pues traigo carrazos que como le hago. Tengo aseguro del bueno, pronto y flexible y sale barato. Es mi corrido humilde, que no se te olvide que me ando ahorrando.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
I'm a 5th grader at Champion Elementary, and next year, I'm gonna be at 6th grade at Perkins Middle School.
My favorite thing about my school is that they make it fun for us to learn. As an 8th grader, I'll be able to take high school classes in middle school.
Well, I take a lot of the dual enrollment classes that TSC offers to us.
They have given me an early start on what I want to become in the future, which is a mathematics teacher.
That's why Brownsville ISD is the best choice.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sun rises and sun sets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
We're the St. Joe Bloodhound Cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
And he throws it down. See you later, touchdown.
Baby, just listen to me.
Escucha.
Do everything with speed.
Prontísimo.
Out of home business service.
Flexible.
Insurance for all your needs.
Barato.
You say you just got a new boat. Come on by and we'll give you a free quote.
Prontísimo.
Okay, who's singing? New. Hello?
Accesible.
I'm out.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
We are the Border Cowgirls, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeehaw!
Ibanez Tortilleria, serving up freshly made in-house corn and flour tortillas since 1994. Try delicious menudo, tasty barbacoa, fresh tamales, tacos, pareadas with juicy grilled chicken, and tender fajitas. On Mondays, buy one barbacoa taco and get one free if you mention that you're a Bloodhound fan. Located at 4726 Paredes Line Road, Brownsville, Texas. Open every day at 6:30 a.m. till 9 p.m. To order, contact 956-541-9594.
We're the San Bernardino Lady Trojans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
A world of opportunity awaits students on their unique path to college acceptance and career readiness. The path to college starts on day one in Los Fresnos, a path that starts with a solid foundation rooted in the classroom by exceptional educators. The path to college starts in Los Fresnos. Los Fresnos CISD. What we do here shapes the world.
The most important moments in a child's life happen in their earliest years. Having a strong early childhood education enhances their future and success. That's why we are opening the Harlingen CISD Early Childhood Academy for pre-K students. At HCISD, we provide these opportunities for our youngest learners to foster their imagination and let their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals, and you are watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
Graduation time. Time to make some decisions. What's next? Can I afford to continue my education? What are my options? At Brownsville ISD Career and Technical Education, you can graduate from high school with a certificate and/or license ready to go to work, debt-free. We have a wide range of programs for every student, ranging from audiovisual, law enforcement, STEM robotics, electrical, welding, pharmacy, patient care tech, and many more to choose from. That's why Brownsville ISD is the best choice.
We are the Edinburgh North Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
For quality care, contact Mesquite Home Health and Attendant Services today. In Brownsville at 594 Jose Marti Boulevard. Call today, 956-361-5558.
We here at Mesquite want to wish all local athletes good luck in today's game.
We're the Edinburgh Lady Bobcats, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Hi, I'm Rodo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up! Woo!
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We're the Mission Lady Eagles, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Mission Best Lady Patriots, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
Traigo 100 kilos de ropa, lo que se me antoja, dinero en el banco. Muchas me andan criticando, pues traigo carrazos que como le hago. algo aseguro del bueno, pronto y flexible y sale barato. Es mi corrido humilde, que no se te olvide que me ando ahorrando.
Pregúntale a tu agente cómo ahorrar con Pronto, porque más barato, nadie.
Alrighty, welcome back to the broadcast here on Real Sports Live. Start of the third quarter coming to you from Sam's Memorial Stadium. Thank you for joining us here. Week 3 of the 2022 Texas High School football season here on Real Sports Live. Ruben Rodriguez with you. Start of the third quarter, 7-7 ball game. As we've noticed a very back and forth battle between the Brownsville Pace Vikings and the La Feria Lions. 7-7 ball game. Again, two quarterbacks, Brandon Narvaez and Andrew Rivera, who have propelled the offense as of late throughout the night. You expect to see this dominant performance still here going so far from this Brownsville Pace squad. They've been controlling the ball offensively too, but Brownsville Rivera is also, or Feria, excuse me, La Feria has also been propelling this offense across here as we're just 6 seconds away from starting off that third quarter. Thank you for joining us here again. Recap of the first. Brandon Narvaez picked up a 7-yard touchdown run for the first touchdown of the game. Emilio Cawiche tried a 42-yard field goal, who had the leg but not the accuracy, as that one just rolled. Ended up out wide to the right. And Andrew Rivera ties the game up on a 3-yard quarterback run down the middle to the end zone. So Brownsville Pace, they won the toss. They elected to receive, while La Feria will set to receive here in the third quarter. Thank you for joining us. Emilio Cawiche back to kick this one off. 24 minutes of football complete, 24 to go. As we get set here for the start of the third quarter. Low flying kick, and that one will take a few bounces, and it'll wind up in the end zone. Joaquin Trevino will set the pick that one up and return it. Okay, thank you for joining us here. Our night football presented by Pronto Insurance on Real Sports Live and KBSDI TV. So La Feria again, their lone offensive key tonight was Andrew Rivera on that 3-yard touchdown run. They've yet to pick up something else. The air attack has been there, the ground attack has been there, but Brownsville Pace has been evenly matched with them, and it's a interesting scenario the way things are rolling so far. Again, I said it earlier, expect a defensive battle in the first half. You're going to get a great offense in the second half. And vice versa, you get a big offensive game in the first half, you're going to expect a more defensive game in the second half. In this case, it's been off defense all in the first half. That's first and 10 here, ball at the 25-yard line. Feria and company take over. Rivera in the shotgun, two receivers lined up on either side. In the backfield, Gonzalez. Comes to snap, he calls for it. And the flag will fly. And the delay of game goes back into the Feria line, so make that first and 15. Ball now at the 20-yard line. Again, good crowd in hand. This one on week 3 of the 2022 Texas high school football season. So first and 15, ball at the 20-yard line after a delay of game call against La Feria. Rivera on the shotgun, two receivers line up on either side. Gonzalez in the backfield, the Lions in the all white and the maroon trim. Handoff here on a fake handoff. That's Rivera on the move. Rivera gets across, and a loose football picked up by Brownsville Pace. And a fumble recovered by Brownsville Pace, and that didn't take long as the defense for the Vikings gets a huge fumble. Or the full screen replay, so we see the play, the handoff on the left-hand side. Tried to go on the move, and it was a keeper, and he decided to go to his left-hand side. The ball came loose. Let's see who was on the recovery. Nevertheless, it's first and 10 on the 25-yard line. As Brownsville Pace trots back onto the field, they've been efficient moving the ball down, but La Feria has had their number defensively as of yet. This brings up first and 10 from the 25-yard line in Lion territory. Narvaez in the shotgun, two receivers lined up to the left-hand side, one to the right, one in the backfield. Fernez Salinas on the carry. Salinas trying to power his way across, or Gonzalez, excuse me. Ivan Gonzalez gets to the 21-yard line, a 4-yard gain, brings up second down and 6. Again, a very interesting matchup here.
Second down for the Vikings. Ball spotted on the 21-yard line.
So second down and 6 off the 4-yard carry by Ivan Gonzalez, and the first turnover of the ball game falls in a fumble forced by Brownsville Pace. The defense slowly starting to coming alive in a 7-7 battle. Narvaez and company now lined up at the 21, second down and 6. And the flag flies early on. That's Ivan Gonzalez who goes on the move, and he's finally going to be brought down. to at about the 8-yard line, but a flag flew in the process, so we wait to see what the call is. So if it goes against La Feria, that'll be good enough for a first down. We'll set up 1st and goal for Brownsville Pace, but then a flag flew. We're still waiting what the call is on that. There's no flag. Flag flew, but there was give a reason why it flew. But nevertheless, Brownsville Pace picks up a 1st and goal off the huge run there by Ivan Gonzalez, who's powered the offense on the ground alongside René Salinas. Gonzalez has made 2 spectacular catches in the 1st quarter and in the 2nd quarter. So 1st and goal here from the 7-yard line in the first offensive series of the 2nd half for Brownsville Pace on their 7th of the night. So 1st and goal from the 7, 10:41 left to go in the 3rd. Play clock at 4 seconds for the Vikings. High snap to Narvaez. Narvaez to the left-hand side. QB keeper trying to power his way through the line. He gets brought down at the 8-yard line for a loss of 1. Esteban Gonzalez there on the stop for La Feria. So it brings up a loss of 1. 2nd and goal now from the 8-yard line. Narvaez tried to find his way through the middle, then decided to go to the left where he ran into Esteban Gonzalez, who brought him down. That brings up 2nd down and 8, 10-13 and counting left to go in the 3rd quarter. 19 seconds left on the play clock. And good crowd on hand in this Friday night matchup in the 5A, 4A battle, the first meeting between La Feria and Brownsville Pace. So 2nd and goal here from the 8-yard line. Narvaez dropping back, fires a bullet. That one batted away and nearly intercepted. Intended here for Andrew Gonzalez, the intended receiver, a senior. That one thrown into tight coverage and nearly picked off as he was trying to get that ball in between Gonzalez and Sammy Guajardo, and intended here for Andrew Gonzalez. So 3rd and goal now from the 8-yard line. As Galvan checks out of the ball game, René Salinas comes back in for Brownsville Pace. The Vikings recovered a fumble to start on La Feria's first drive of the 2nd half. Now to the 3rd and goal here. 3rd and goal from the 8-yard line. Narvaez dropping back again. Fake handoff, goes on the move. Open lane, and he's in. Touchdown, Brownsville Pace. 3rd and goal, 8-yard run for Brandon Narvaez. He picks up his 2nd touchdown of the night with 9:48 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. A huge run. He had the pump fake. Decides, hey, I'll take it in myself. He cuts through traffic, and he gets batted down at about the inside. So with 9:48 left to go, that brings up field goal unit out for the PAT and Brandon Narvaez on Pace's 6th drive of the night here in the 3rd quarter. They get their first touchdown since the 1st quarter. It's a Narvaez touchdown. The kick is up, and it is good, folks. 9:48 left to go here. 8-yard run by Brandon Narvaez on 3rd and goal on the QB keeper. We'll be back. 9:48 left to go in the 3rd. You're watching Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KBSDI TV. Don't go anywhere.
See you later, touchdown. We're the Valley View Lady Tigers, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Ibanez Tortilleria, serving up freshly made in-house corn and flour tortillas since 1994. Try our delicious menudo, tasty barbacoa, fresh tamales, tacos, pareadas with juicy grilled chicken, and tender fajitas. On Mondays, buy 1 barbacoa taco and get 1 free if you mention that you're a Bloodhound fan. Located at 4726 Paredes Line Road, Brownsville, Texas. Open every day at 6:30 a.m. till 9 p.m. To order, contact 956-541-9594.
We are the Edinburgh North Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
Back here to Real Sports Live, 9:48 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Feria back on offense. They were set to receive the ball in the start of the 2nd half as a muffed ball. That ball picked up by the Lions. Going on the move now is Joaquin Trevino. Trevino trying to get across, maybe brought down at the 12-yard line on a huge stop by Brownsville Pace. That's Adrian Salceda, the sophomore, making the tackle. So La Feria was here again. They were set to start off the third quarter. Fumble recovered here by Brownsville Pace. They slowly got on 3 plays later. Brandon Narvaez punches himself and then another touchdown on an 8-yard QB keeper to make it 14-7. So back to square one here for La Feria, now down by 7. Last time they were down by 7, it took another drive. Took 2 drives, for Andrew Rivera to pick up that 3-yard touchdown run to time the game up. So 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line, 9:40 left to go in the third quarter. Rivera and company back on the field. 3 receivers lined up on the left for the Lions, 1 on the right. Rivera drops back, screen fire pass, that one completed. Gets it off to Julian Torres, gets a gain of about 2, brings up 2nd down and 8.
Pass cover number 5, Julian Torres. Tackling by number 31, Ignacio Ramirez. 2nd down for the Lions.
Make that a gain of 3, 2nd down and 7, ball now at the 15-yard line. Hand out to the right-hand side, that's Joaquin Trevino. Joaquin Trevino trying to get a block. Gonna be brought down at about a 17-yard line, so a 2-yard gain brings up 3rd down and 5 for La Feria. And La Feria trying to get something going here after that fumble forced here by Brownsville Pace, which led to the touchdown by Narvaez a few moments ago with 9:48 left to go in the third. Nearly a minute has gone by, 8:52 left in the third. On 3rd down and 5. Rivera has all the receivers lined up, 1 lone runner in the backfield. Rivera dropping back, he's gonna fire this one. That pass completed off to Joaquin Trevino, and that's good enough to move the chains for La Feria 1st down. Scores coming in, Santa Maria and Aguadulce, the Cougars lead Aguadulce 33-6. More scores also set to come in as the night goes on. So ball now at the 24-yard line on a fresh set of downs on the pass to Joaquin Trevino. 1st and 10 at the 24, 8:25 and counting. Man in motion, fake handoff, Rivera trying to get through. Just gets a gain of about 2, brings up 2nd down and 8. And both quarterbacks to be very mobile. It's Juan Carlos Guerrero making the tackle, the sophomore, bringing down Trevino. So 2nd and 8 on the 2-yard scamper here by Rivera. The receivers lined up, 3 receivers on the right, 1 on the left. And the flag will fly as they complete the pass out to Justin Rodriguez with the play blown dead. As some dirty laundry flies on the field.
Number 53, offense.
So a flag goes back against La Feria. Brings them back for 2nd down and 14. 5-yard loss, ball to 20-yard line. 2nd and 14 off the call against La Feria. That was a holding call. Rivera now drops back, fires it off, connects it off to Rodriguez. Another flag flies. Rodriguez still on his feet, and he's finally brought down about the 26-yard line. So another flag flies on the field. 2 more scores coming in. Mission leads wide as Lincoln 34-9 in the third quarter over at Tom Landry Stadium. And so another flag flies. That one is over. Now a personal foul against Brownsville Pace, and that moves them up 15 yards, and this may be what the doctor ordered for La Feria as they're slowly progressing themselves down the field. 1st and 10 here on the 41-yard line now after that personal foul against Brownsville Pace, so roughing the passer call against the Vikings. So 1st and 10 with 7:39 left to go. 1 receiver lined up on either side. Rivera dropping back on a pump fake, decides to go on the move. He's going to try to draw across, and you'll just make it back to the line of scrimmage at about the 41. They're going to say he probably got 1 yard in. So make that a 1-yard gain there by the quarterback. Rivera brings up 2nd down and 9.
2nd down for the Lions. Ball spotted on the 42-yard line.
2nd and down here now for the Lions. 2nd and 9 to be exact. 7:07 left to go. 3 receivers all lined up on the left-hand side. Rivera, here comes the pass and a hard hit. Ball goes incomplete as Rivera takes a hard hit as he's thrown.
Quarterback pressure made by number 9, Edward Guerrero.
Edward Guerrero here. Have to play. Harlingen High now leads Mission Veterans 56-0 in the third quarter. Third down and 9, ball at the 42-yard line. And 3 receivers lined up on the left, 1 on the right here for the Lions. Rivera trying to get something going here, trying to power out this Lion offense. On third down and 9, shotgun formation, high snap, fake handoff. Drops back into the pocket. Gonna fire one down the middle. That one caught here by Rodriguez. Rodriguez makes a defender miss. Going down at the 20, at the 10, and he is across. Touchdown La Feria. "58-yard pass, but hold the phone, folks. A flag comes in.
Penalty flag on the play.
On a 58-yard pass.
Like number 20 defense. Why is that?
So the penalty declined against Brownsville Pace, and La Feria on a 58-yard pass connects to Justin Rodriguez. Look at the replay here. Long pass. Rodriguez got away. He made 2 miss, and he goes down the sideline as he was shoved out of bounds, but he got across as he knocks down the pylon. Andrew Rivera connecting on a 58-yard pass. Justin Rodriguez as we await the PAT. Good play there, good awareness there, and good speed by Justin Rodriguez as the PAT set to be put in. Good snap, the kick is up, and you can call it in, folks. 14-14 ball game off a 58-yard pass from Andrew Rivera to Justin Rodriguez, and we're all squared up. 6:49 left to go in the third quarter. You're watching Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KBSDI TV. Don't go anywhere.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences to become productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of the change to help create a community where we guide each other to our unlimited potential.
Ibanez Tortilleria, serving up freshly made in-house corn and flour tortillas since 1994. Try our delicious menudo, tasty barbacoa, fresh tamales, tacos, pareadas with juicy grilled chicken, and tender fajitas. On Mondays, buy 1 barbacoa taco and get 1 free if you mention that you're a Bloodhound fan. Located at 4726 Paredes Line Road, Brownsville, Texas. Open every day at 6:30 a.m. till 9 p.m. To order, contact 956-541-9594.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a
Real Sports Live and KBSDI TV. Kickoff return from the goal line. Trying to drive that one back. That's Gonzalez, and he runs into a Lion, and he's brought down at about the 19-yard line. So tie ball game, 14-14. Andrew Rivera connecting to Justin Rodriguez on a 58-yard touchdown pass that looked like was going to be called back on a flag that flew, but it goes against Brownsville Pace, and they decline it, and rightfully so. They'll pick up a touchdown to tie it up, 14-14. And the offense slowly but surely picking up here on both sides, and it was a slow start by the La Feria offense. Again, they had a fumble recovered by Brownsville Pace as we have a player down. We'll take a timeout. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We're the St. Joe Bloodhound Cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Baby, just listen to me.
Escucha.
Do everything with
Prontísimo.
Out of home business or
Flexible.
Insurance for all your
Barato.
needs. You say you just got a new boat. Come on by and we'll give you a free quote.
Prontísimo.
Okay,
a gente cómo ahorrar con Pronto, porque más barato, nadie.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles, how about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes.
That Kidder Real Sports Live, handoff down the middle. Ball brought down for about a 2-yard gain. Shout out to pass along. Shout out to My Salas tuning in from La Feria. Shout out to Kevin Gutierrez tuning in from Harlingen. Thank you guys for joining us here on Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KBSDI TV. 6:24 left to go. 14-14 ball game. It was 7-7 heading into the third quarter. 2 touchdowns, one by Renan Device for Brownsville Pace, and then Justin Rodriguez receives a 58-yard touchdown pass to tie the game up 14-14. A 3-yard run a few moments ago by the Vikings brings up 2nd down and 7. Ball now at the 21-yard line. Brownsville Pace looks like they burned their first timeout of the half. They burned one earlier in the first quarter. I think Brownsville Pace does burn their first timeout. We'll take a timeout here as well. 14-14, 5:59 left to go in the third quarter. You're watching Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KBSDI TV. Don't go anywhere.
And more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Traigo 100 kilos de ropa, lo que se me antoja, dinero en el banco. Muchas me andan criticando, pues traigo carrazos que como le hago. Tengo aseguro del bueno, pronto y flexible y sale barato. Es mi corrido humilde que no...
At Kidder Real Sports Live, 14-14, 5:59 left to go. Narvaez dropping back, fires it down. That one nearly picked off as the Andrew Gonzalez, the intended receiver on the play, and broken up by the Lions. That was Luis Ricalde who made the stop, and that ball just in his hands again, nearly picked off here by Feria La Feria's defense here, trying to get a turnover back after their fumble was recovered on the first drive. And third down here now at 5:54 left to go. 3rd and 7 on the incomplete attempt. Andrew Gonzalez. 2 receivers lined up here on the left-hand side. Narvaez dropping back. Pump fake, rolls to his left. Fires a deep pass downfield. That one is going to be incomplete. That one intended this time for Ricky Tijerina. And good coverage there here by La Feria. Now Sammy Guajardo had to interfere on that one. Brings up 4th down and 7 as the punting units now come on board here. Again, 14-14 ball game, 5:48 down the road. Here in the third quarter from Sam's Memorial Stadium. Thank you for joining us here on Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KBSDI TV. Ruben Rodriguez here with you. So 14-14 with 5:48 left to go on 4th and 7. Kawicha back to punt on a low snap. He's going to try to scamper across in a rugby-style punt, and that one will travel way out of bounds. Going to see where they're going to mark the La Feria Lion offense. It's a low snap here to the kicker, Emilio Kawicha. La Feria back in their last drive. They went big on a 58-yard, touchdown pass by Andrew Rivera to Justin Rodriguez. And 14-14, 5:40 left to go. The Lions in 16-4A Division I. Brownsville Pace in 16-5A Division I. First time these two teams meet. So 1st and 10, ball at the 30-yard line. Handoff here on the jet sweep to Joaquin Trevino. Trevino going to be brought down about the 30-yard line, so no gain or loss here for La Feria. And Trevino on the jet sweep on the handoff. So second down here and 10. Ball now at the 30-yard line. Again, no gain on that run by Trevino. Rivera moves to his left-hand side, taking his time. He decides to go deep downfield. That one is going to be incomplete. And they decide to go big one more time, this time to Joaquin Trevino. And good coverage there by Brownsville Pace. Emilio Cawiche breaking up that pass. Again, they tried to go deep this time to Joaquin Trevino. They already found Rodriguez on a deep pass. So third down and 10, ball on the 30-yard line here. Rivera and the Lions trying to get something going. Two receivers lined up on either side. Rivera dropping back. Fire pass completed off to Julian Torres. Torres makes one defender miss. He goes down. Makes two miss. Torres still on his feet and he'll be brought down at about the 22-yard line. A gain of 8 on the pass to Julian Torres.
Pass up by number 5, Julian Torres.
Can let us know where you're watching from. Give you a shout on the air. Out to Brian Flores, Emily Gonzalez, Danny Castillo tuning in. Now out from Mike to his little brother, Andrew Rivera, quarterback. Thank you for tuning into the broadcast. So 4th and 3, the Lions trying to go for a conversion on 4th down. Here comes Rivera, tries to get across. They're going to say if he's short or not. He just got tripped up unless he just made it across, and there'll be a huge gain, and they do. Feria trying to contest that. They're going to say he did get across. Look at the replay here presented by Boy Gonzalez. Joshua Loans in Harlingen, and he tried to cut around, and he got in or not, and they're still trying to discuss it. So it looks like they're going to say no go as the Pace offense trots back onto the field. So a turnover on downs here. That makes Feria 0 for 2 on 4th down conversions. Brownsville Pace 0 for 1. 14-14, 4:29 left to go. The Vikings trying to get something across here. They forced a punt their last drive. Here's a handoff down the middle. A burst of speed. He gets across. René Salinas on the carry. Shout out from Manuel Garza tuning in. Supporting number 27, Tayshawn Page. Thank you for tuning into the broadcast. So a first down here off the run by René Salinas, an 11-yard run. Spots him down now at the 31-yard line. Drumline starting to tune up here at Sam's Memorial Stadium. A great night for Friday night football. 80 degrees and clear skies. Handoff again to René Salinas, and he gets brought down at about the 34-yard line. It's a carry about 3 yards, brings up second down and 7 for the Pace Vikings. 3:46 and counting left to go here in the third quarter. A very lengthy night, very lengthy third quarter. Second down and 7, 3:29 left to go. 14-14 ball game. Narvaez in the shotgun in an early jump here, and they're going to let that fly as Narvaez shoots a deep one downfield. That one batted away, intended for Ricky Tijerina. And good coverage there here by Eric Gonzalez, but a flag flew as an early jump by that Lion defense. Maybe a false start and an offsides. We wait to see what they say.
Against the Lions.
So Feria does get called in that false start. They'll move them up 5. Brings up second down and 2. It was 2nd and 7, so 5 yards on that false start. Second down and 2, 3:18 left to go. Ball now spotted off at the 39-yard line. Narvaez. Handoff here again to René Salinas. Salinas trying to power his way through the sea of defenders, and he gets across into the 41-yard line. Maybe just enough for the first down and the move up the chains, and they say yes. So ball now at the 41-yard line as Brownsville Pace now trying to fire up and bounce back and retaliate after that touchdown by Rivera to Rodriguez, the 58-yard pass with 6:51 left to go. In the third quarter early on, that one tied the game up. Scores coming in, McAllen Rowe leads Sharyland High 20-7. Rio Grande City leads La Joya 35-7. Corpus Christi Carroll leads Edinburgh Economides 47-2. Oh, 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Handoff to the right-hand side. That's Velez. Velez with a huge truck, and he gets brought down at about the 46-yard line. He says, if you won't get out of my way, I'll go through you, in a huge truck by Juan Velez, the senior running back.
Fourth out of bounds on number 24, Noah Vento. Second down for the Vikings. Ball spotted on the 46-yard line.
So first, second down and 5 here on the run. Handoff, direct snap to Narvaez. Narvaez down the sideline, going at the 30, at the 20, at the 10. Touchdown, Brownsville pace. 46-yard touchdown run by Brandon Narvaez. Or correction, make that a 54-yard run. Brandon Narvaez, a 54-yard run down to the promised line, gets past one, and once he finds that initial gap, you're not going to let him go in a block right there by Brownsville pace as he takes it down to the house. And a late flag here, folks, and they haven't annulled the touchdown yet. And that call will go against Brownsville pace. So Brandon Narvaez on a 54-yard run. That one called back on a call against Brownsville pace, and the Viking faithful not happy with that call. As Brandon Narvaez took a lot of effort, we'll see what the call was about earlier. Look at the live stream on your left-hand side. The replay presented by Sad Padre on your right-hand side. Again, so Narvaez on the keeper, went down the sideline, and we wait to see, okay, we saw the hard hit right there. We see if we can try to run it back. I think a timeout is called. We use a timeout to show you the replay in full screen. So you're going to see a block come in as La Feria just calls their first timeout. So both teams here with 2 timeouts remaining. So we look at the replay one more time. Narvaez, he took the snap and he went down the left-hand side. And right about there, you'll see a hard hit coming in. I think a late hit. Maybe that'll be what alter the call here. But nevertheless, it's still 14-14 despite that 54-yard run by Brandon Narvaez. We'll continue this timeout in a moment. You're watching Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KBSDI TV. Don't go anywhere.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
We're the Orange and South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl...
Matt Kidder, Real Sports Live, 14-14. On 1st and 10, ball at the 49-yard line. And the Let's Go Vikings chants. So 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Narvaez takes the snap. Handoff now to Salinas. Salinas trying to get across, and he just makes it back to the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down and 10, so no gain or loss on the run by Salinas, a senior. And folks, things just getting a lot more and more interesting here at Sam Stadium. 14-14 game. Again, this is the first time La Feria and Brownsville Pace have met. La Feria has played 2 Brownsville schools, Pace and Lopez and Porter. They beat Lopez twice, and they beat Pace Porter twice, and they lost to Lopez twice. So 2nd and 10 at the 49-yard line. Handoff here, toss off to the right-hand side. That's Salinas. Salinas finds the open lane and gets brought down at about the 45-yard line. And now Salinas does get the gain of 5 on 3rd and 5 with just over a minute left to go. 1:06 and counting. Play clock at 35 seconds. Look at the replay. Looks like goes going to be a QB keeper, and he decides to pump it off over to Ernest Salinas, who just shakes off 1, and he gets in for 5. So 55 seconds left here, just under a minute left. Maybe the final play of the quarter. On a thrilling matchup, folks. Again, 14-14, and I said it was going to be either an offensive showcase or defensive showing, and it's been pretty much a 50-50 game so far in this second half on offense and defense. 3rd and 5, ball at the 45-yard line. Narvaez dropping back, pass completed, and a hard hit as it's Ivan Salinas who makes the grab, and they'll mark him down at about the 40-yard line, shy of the goal line, or the first down marker. So a 5-yard pass brings up 4th down and 1 on the 41-yard line. make that 4th and 2, excuse me. So 4-yard pass there to Ivan Gonzalez. So 4th and 2. Feria rolled the dice on a conversion. They didn't go. They're 0 for 2. Brownsville Pace is 0 for 1 on 4th down conversions. Now another potential timeout called. Correction, that's not going to be a timeout call. Paying attention on the field, didn't see the timer. Well, folks, 36 minutes of football complete. 12 more to go as we get set for the 4th quarter. 14-14 ball game between La Feria and Brownsville Pace. You're watching Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KBSDI TV. Don't go anywhere.
An atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
I'm a 5th grader at Champion Elementary, and next year, I'm going to be at 6th grade at Perkins Middle School.
My favorite thing about my school is that they make it fun for us to learn. As an 8th grader, I'll be able to take high school classes in middle school.
Well, I take a lot of the dual enrollment classes that TSC offers to us.
They have given me an early start on what I
At Killer Real Sports Live, 14-14, 36 minutes have gone by, 12 more to go, start of the 4th quarter, 14-14 ball game, 4th down and 2. QB keeper there by Narvaez, and he'll get across. And now Brownsville Pace will go 1 for 2 on 4th down conversions. La Feria currently 0 for 2 on 4th down conversions as that moves up the chains in a fresh set of downs. 11:49 and counting left to go in the 4th quarter. Thanks for joining us here on the broadcast, Friday Night Football, Real Sports Live in conjunction with KBSDI TV. 11:39 left to go, 1st and 10. So 3 receivers lined up on the right-hand side, 1 on the left. Narvaez, screen fire pass, completed off to Gonzalez. Gonzalez going on the move across about the 36-yard line. And he gets a gain of about 2. That brings up 2nd down and 8 on the quick 2-yard gain there on the pass. Ivan Gonzalez, the senior wide receiver. Let's see, he actually got 3, so make that 2nd down and 7. Ball spot at the 35. Looked like he was initially down at the 36, but they kept him in play until the 35. So 2nd down and 7 at the 35-yard line, 11 minutes left to go. 2 receivers lined up on either side for Narvaez. Narvaez on a high snap, pitch off over to Salinas. Salinas finds the open lane. He'll just get across to about the 32-yard line. Gets a few more on the carry. 3 yards, brings up 3rd down and 4. Make that 3rd down and 5, excuse me, on the 2-yard carry there by the Salinas. So 3rd and 5, ball at the 33-yard line. Play clock at 16 seconds. Both fan bases, La Feria fans and Brownsville Pace fans making some noise. Student section's also out in full force here. Friday Night Lights here on Real Sports Live. 3rd down and 5 from the 33-yard line. 2 receivers lined up. Now Narvaez dropping back. He's going to shoot one downfield. This one going to be intercepted. And he's going to stay in bounds, taking that one back for the Lions there. That's Eric Gonzalez, and he's still on the move. Gonzalez going back at the 20, and he's going to be tripped up, and he's still shoved out of bounds. And he's down at the 2-yard line, and a huge interception and a huge momentum shaker by La Feria. Eric Gonzalez, a huge pick and nearly a pick 6. Look at the replay. Screen fire pass, that one intended. It was intended here for Gonzalez and just stayed in bound as Eric Gonzalez drives that one back on that initial block on the help by Ivan Lopez. And he just makes it. He was tripped up and he was finally shoved at the 2. So 1st and goal on a huge interception by Eric Gonzalez. And he picks up his 1st interception of the night. That's the 1st turnover forced by the La Feria defense. And now the Lions student section in full effect on the other side of the stadium here. 9:52 left to go. 1st and goal from the 2-yard line. Lions the chance to take the lead. Handoff here now. Fake handoff. QB keeper. That's going to be Rivera. He's going to try to spin his way in. Touchdown La Feria. Put some spin on it, Andrew Rivera. And a major momentum breaker here for La Feria. First, a huge interception there by Eric Gonzalez and a fake handoff to Justin Rodriguez. Leads to a 2-yard keeper there by Andrew Rivera. He picks up his 3rd touchdown of the night, his 2nd rushing touchdown, with 9:47 left to go in the 4th quarter. The PAT is up, it is good, 7-point lead. Look at the replay one more time. So it starts off with a huge interception. Again, folks, major momentum breaker for Brownsville Pace as they were slowly working their way down the field, fresh off a 4th-down conversion, scrapping and clawing their way down the field. Interception by Gonzalez to the 2-yard line, a fake handoff to Rodriguez as Andrew Rivera spins his way into the end zone. 21-14, La Feria up over Brownsville Pace. You're watching Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live, and KBSD ITV. We'll be back after this.
Which is a mathematics teacher.
That's why Brownsville ISD is the best choice.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Back here at Real Sports Live, our advertisement presented by South Padre Island. Find your trip at SoPadre.com, folks. A big matchup. And a huge there interception. Eric Gonzalez, a key interception. Again, momentum breaker. If it does play a key factor, is this one going to be nearly muffed here by Brownsville? That's Delgado. Delgado trying to get across. Don't mark him down about the 25-yard line. Again, a major momentum breaker there by La Feria. So they had a huge fumble recovered in the first opening play of the drive in the 3rd quarter. The fumble here recorded by La Feria, recovered by Pace, and a huge one to come back and bite them back. As again, Pace recovered that fumble that led to a touchdown drive. It was a QB run by Narvaez. La Feria gets a huge interception. They forced their first turnover of the night. Andrew Rivera runs in a touchdown, so a little bit of interesting parallel there, but nevertheless, both teams with 1 turnover apiece. A fumble recorded by Brownsville Pace and an interception picked up by La Feria. 21-14, 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line, 75 yards to make it to the promised land. Narvaez dropping back to his left-hand side. Here comes the pressure. He has to go on the move, fires it off. That one intended for Andrew Gonzalez, a bit too high as Gonzalez had to jump for that one, but still couldn't reach it. Brings up 2nd and 10 here from the 25-yard line.
Second down for the Vikings. Ball spotted on the 25-yard
line. Real Sports Live, and a flag will fly. And a false start goes against Brownsville Pace, and again, momentum breaker possibly there by La Feria. So incomplete pass leads to, and then a false start leads to 2nd down and 15 here for Brownsville Pace. Vikings, they've had a more lengthy drive attempt, and they've worked their way down the field. They've been very cautious on that. And La Feria here trying to figure something out. 2nd down and 15, ball at the 20-yard line. 21-14, 9:34 and counting left to go. Narvaez dropping back, fires it down the middle. Pass going to be completed on reception. Angel Galvan, he tries to get across, and he'll be brought down about the 31-yard line on the 11-yard pass to Galvan from Narvaez. The senior connects to the sophomore wide receiver. Young gun Andrew Galvan making the grab, replay on the right side of your screen. And then by South Padre Island, looking for your weekend getaway. Plan your trip at SoPadre.com. So a fire pass to get it off to Angel Galvan, who gets marked down at about the 31 off the 11-yard pass. 3rd down and 4 now, 9:02 and counting. Some more scores coming in. At Calchester leads Brownsville Rivera 21-7. Brownsville Porter leads on in North 30-14. Narvaez drops back. That ball incomplete, intended for Ivan Gonzalez. And more scores coming in the Cotton Bowl in the 4th quarter. Lightford leads Raymondville 14-0. Mission leads Juarez Lincoln. They actually get the win 34-9. They'll snap that 2-game losing skid and they get their first win of the season. Economides and Carroll up 54-2 over Edinburgh Economides. So 4th and 4, and Pace Vikings won't decide to go for the 4th down conversion. Again, they're 1 for 2 on 4th down conversions. La Feria 0 for 2. So 4th and 4, 8:48 left to go. High snap and another rugby-style punt, and it's going to be a fake. Awiche going to try it again. He's going to dive across, and he's going to be just 2 yards short. So he can make that now 1 and 3 on 4th down conversions for Brownsville Pace. Now, it looked like he was going to punt. We've seen him punt like that before, where he scampers off to his right. He boots it out. The Feria will set up shop and they'll take over on offense. They found the end zone again on one play on a fake handoff to Justin Rodriguez. It was Andrew Rivera who spun his way in on a 2-yard run to give the Lions a lead, 21-14 with 8:39 left to go. Donna leads PSJ Memorial 55-7, that one in the 4th quarter. So 1st and 10 here, ball at the 32-yard line. 2 receivers lined up on either side. Rivera, handoff down the middle, trying to see who's on the carry. Looks like that's Justin Rodriguez. And Justin Rodriguez here gets across on 2nd down and 10.
Second down for the Lions.
Ricardo Alvarez taking the tackle there on Rodriguez. Fake handoff here, Justin Rodriguez. Now it's Andrew Rivera on the move. Rivera going across, trying to break away, and he'll be shoved out of bounds. And a good move by Andrew Rivera. And that puts him well inside the 5-yard line. And this line offense, continuing to steamroll through. Fake handoff there to Rodriguez. Nice move there by Andrew Rivera to get across, and it brings up 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. And La Feria has been very efficient from inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 5, shotgun formation. Handoff to Rodriguez. Rodriguez trying to scamper across, still going on the move. Touchdown Lions. 5-yard touchdown run there by Justin Rodriguez. He picks up his 2nd touchdown of the night.
5-yard touchdown run made by number 1, Justin Rodriguez.
A little bit of a shake and bake and a zigzag there, motion by Justin Rodriguez. I'll go here, now I'll go over there, and now I decide to go through here, and he cuts through. As Justin Rodriguez picks up his 2nd touchdown of the night. His first was the 58-yard pass reception for the end zone. So LF now up here by potentially the 28-14.
Result of the play. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 1, offense, 15 yards to the end on the kickoff.
So after the play, some extracurriculars going on in the sportsmanlike conduct call against Brownsville Pace. So they'll tack on 15 yards from the kickoff. So normally from the 40, they'll do it from about the 55. And set to go for the PAT here. John Hernandez set to boot this one through the uprights, and he gets it in, and another touchdown recorded here. Look at the replay on the right side of your screen. It's 28-14 there, so powering their way down the field is a good run by Rivera, then a fake handoff, which ends up being a handoff to Rodriguez, who cuts across. He gets into the end zone to make it 28-14, 7:59 left to go here in the 4th quarter. You're watching Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KBSDI TV. Don't go anywhere.
Cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
And he throws it down. See you later, touchdown.
Baby, just listen to me.
Escucha.
Do everything with speed.
Prontísimo.
Out of home business or
Flexible.
insurance for all your needs.
Barato.
You say you just got a new boat. Come on by and we'll give you a free quote.
Prontísimo.
Okay, who's singing near you? Hello?
Accesible.
I'm out.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
We are the Border Cowgirls, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeehaw!
Back here, Real Sports Live, 28-14, 7:59 left to go. Sky high punt, that one going to be muffed by the Pace Vikings. They try to run that one across, and he's still on his feet. They'll mark him down about the 37-yard line. And Brownsville Pace needing to go back on the drawing board, down by 2 touchdowns. 7:53 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Thank you for joining us on Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KBSDI TV. Very interesting scenario going on. So 1st and 10 here, 7:53 left to go, 28-14 win, or lead, I should say. Nice roll, and a flag will fly.
Penalty flag on the play. False start. Offense. 5-second penalty.
So false start call against the offense. Brings up 1st and 15. So 1st and 15, ball at the 33-yard line. High snap to Narvaez. Narvaez dropping back in a long lobbing pass. This one going to be intercepted. Interception number 2 of the night for La Feria. And that's Eric Gonzalez who picks up his 2nd interception of the night. And La Feria now starting the steamroll here on offense and defense. Feria will take over here now from the 42-yard line on the 2nd interception of the night by Eric Gonzalez. A spectacular interception. Get the replay on the right side of your screen. Handoff here again to Justin Rodriguez. Rodriguez trying to power his way through, still on his feet. Not down about the 49-yard line. They'll say he got across to the 50. For a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd down and 2. So 2nd down and 2 here for the Lions, off the carry by Rodriguez. Hand off again to Rodriguez. He'll get the 1st down and more. Rodriguez down the sideline, and they'll mark him down at about the 39-yard line. So 7 minutes left to go here. Brings up 1st and 10. On from the 40-yard line here for La Feria. Justin Rodriguez powering the offense. He already has 2 touchdowns, a reception on 58 yards, and a 5-yard touchdown run. Rivera with 3 touchdowns so far, 2 rushing and 1 passing. And Brownsville pace will burn their 2nd timeout. They'll have 1 remaining. La Feria still with 2 remaining. 7-1 left to go here in the 4th quarter. 28-14. You're watching Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KBSDI TV. Don't go anywhere.
Tortilleria, serving up freshly made in-house corn and flour tortillas since 1994. Try our delicious menudo, tasty barbacoa, fresh tamales, tacos, pareadas with juicy grilled chicken, and tender fajitas. On Mondays, buy 1 barbacoa taco and get 1 free if you mention that you're a Bloodhound fan. Located at 4726 Paredes Line Road, Brownsville, Texas. Open every day at 6:30 a.m. till 9 p.m. To order, contact 956-541-9594.
We're the San Bernardino Lady Trojans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our office is
Back here to Real Sports Live, 1st and 10. On the handoff, Rivera Rivera going on the move, fires the Hail Mary downfield, caught La Feria, touchdown. 40-yard Hail Mary connecting here to Julian Torres for touchdown number 4 for Andrew Rivera. His second passing, and goes on the move, takes his time, and just fires that one from the 40. A beautiful pass to make it 34-14. As Julian Torres picks up his first touchdown of the night. His first reception touchdown. Kick is up, folks, and it'll be good from across 10 more yards. 35-14, replay on the right side of your screen. Go to the full screen replay, so a huge pass there on the 40. Takes his time, goes down to the right-hand side, and just fires a dime on the move, and in a spectacular catch. Make it 35-14, 6:52 left to go in the third. You're watching Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
A world of opportunity awaits students on their unique path to college acceptance and career readiness. The path to college starts on day one in Los Fresnos, a path that starts with a solid foundation rooted in the classroom by exceptional.
So 7:59 left to go in the fourth. Dustin Rodriguez drives in the 5-yard touchdown run. Andrew Rivera then a minute and 7 seconds later picks up a 40-yard pass to Julian Torres. Looks like the ball came loose. And La Feria recovers a loose football. That's turnover number 3 forced by the Lions. This Lion team just all gas and no brakes. As La Feria's offense recovers a fumble on the kickoff. Return the ball back in Brownsville pace, just entering the downward spiral here as La Feria just on offense and defense is just taking complete control in this second half. Three consecutive scoring drives in less than 5 minutes. It's less than 4 minutes. We've seen a total of 3 touchdowns. Rivera on the move. Rivera on the QB keeper, burning away. Andrew Rivera still on his feet. He brought down about the 8-yard line, a huge run. So again, folks, in less than 3 minutes, we've seen a total. Less than 3 minutes, we've seen a total of 3 touchdowns by La Feria. Rivera's 2-yard run, Rodriguez's 5-yard run, and then the Hail Mary here by Rivera to Julian Torres, the 40-yard touchdown pass. So first and goal from the 7-yard line. 3 touchdowns in less than 3 minutes. Handoff down the middle on the carry there. That's Jesus Gonzalez. He'll power his way in for another one. Make that 4 touchdowns in less than 4 minutes. As on the 15 drive for the Lions, they'll pick up one more to make it 41-14. 57 seconds away. 57 seconds after the last touchdown, they'll pick up another one off of Jesus Gonzalez, 7-yard run. La Feria just taking complete control in this one.
Extra point attempt is good. 6:05 in the fourth quarter of score. Lions 42. Vikings 14.
So a total of 4 touchdowns makes it 42-14. Jesus Gonzalez on the 7-yard keeper will take a timeout. 42-14. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
College starts in Los Fresnos. Los Fresnos CISD. What we do here shapes the world.
We are the Red Lady Raiders, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
The most important moments in a child's life happen in their earliest years. Having a strong early childhood education enhances their future and success. That's why we are opening the Harlingen CISD Early Childhood Academy for pre-K students. At HCISD, we provide these opportunities for our youngest learners to foster their imagination.
And here to Real Sports Live, a sky-high kickoff. That one returning another muffed ball, picked up at about the 14. On the return here now for Brownsville Pace. He's still on his feet, going down on the move. Only be forced out of bounds at about the 47-yard line. Danny Delgado there on the return.
First and 10 for the Vikings.
So 4 touchdowns in less than 5 minutes. Or less than 4 minutes, excuse me. Well, first and 10 from the 46-yard line. Narvaez on the handoff here to Salinas, going to be brought down for a loss.
Number 4, Dennis Salinas, the ball carrier.
Dennis Salinas on the carry. It's brought down to about the 43-yard line, a 3-yard loss. Brings up second down and 13 again. La Feria, just the offense. Tremendous display in the fourth quarter. 4 touchdowns in less than 4 minutes. 3 rushing touchdowns and 1 40-yard touchdown pass by the Lions. Picked up a total of 28 points in this fourth quarter so far, and they're hungry for more. Second down and 13. Handoff here to Salinas on the right-hand side. Salinas going on the move. Salinas trying to cut across multiple defenders. He's brought down about the 48-yard line in Lion territory.
Number 4, Dennis Salinas, the ball carrier. Stop was made by number 78, Angel Lomas. Third down for the Vikings. Ball spotted on the 48-yard line.
Third down and 4 here at the 48-yard line. 4:43 left to go here. And dropping back, pass incomplete. Wide open look to the left-hand side. That one intended here for Angel Galvan. A sophomore wide receiver made a spectacular grab early on in the ball game for Pace. Feria just taking complete control. It's 4th and 4. The special teams unit come on board here for Brownsville Pace and La Feria. Brownsville Pace 1 for 3 on 4th down conversions. La Feria 0 for 2. It's a plain blown dead. A delay of game against Brownsville Pace will move them back. Lyford captures the Cotton Bowl. They knock off Raymondville 14-0. Robstown leads Progreso 36-3. Shoreline Pioneer and Edinburgh North. Edinburgh North wins this one by 3, 42-39. So 4th and 9 in the 5-yard loss and a delay of game. A long snap to Goiche. That one nearly blocked as it gets across. And take a few rolls as it gets down well into a 1-yard line. Good punt there by Goiche.
Punt is down at the 1-yard line.
On the 1-yard line. Brings up 1st and 10. Ball at the 1 yard line, 1st and 10, 99 yards to go here for La Feria. First and 10 at the 1 yard line. Rivera takes a low snap, handoff down the middle, trying to see who's on the carry. He gets across. And be brought down here for a safety. It's Isaiah Stewart on the carry. Devin Vallejo, excuse me. Devin Vallejo on the carry. So they're going to say they marked it out at the 2 yard line. So 1 yard gain brings up 2nd down and 9. No safety recorded. I think it was a safety. Handoff again here to Devin Vallejo. Devin Vallejo brought down toward about the 2 yard line one more time. I'm going to say he got 1 instead, so he goes to the 3 yard line, brings up 3rd down and 8. And look, Gawiche making the tackle. Special shout out here to the Brownsville Pace cross country team. I have to talk to them before during halftime. Went down to take a walk on the field, and I got to talk to them for a bit. And shout out again to the Pace Viking cross country team. That ball drops down to about the 5 yard line, so a gain of 2 brings up 4th down and 6. Right now, we'll take a timeout. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals, and you are watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
Graduation time. Time to make some decisions. What's next? Can I afford to continue my education? What are my options? At Brownsville ISD Career and Technical Education, you can graduate from high school with a certificate and/or license ready to go to work, debt-free. We have a wide range of programs for every student, ranging from audiovisual, law enforcement, STEM robotics, electrical, welding, pharmacy, patient care tech, and many more to choose from. That's why Brownsville ISD is the best choice.
We are the Edinburgh North Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
Here at Real Sports Live, a final alert coming in. Make that 2. Rio Grande City defeats La Jolla 41-7. San Benito defeats McAllen Memorial 47-13. Rio Grande City beats La Jolla 48-7. You just corrected that one in our score or the out-of-town scoreboard. We saw last night's wins. Arlington South beating Brownsville Hannah 34-7. Los Fresnos beat PSJ 36-33. Wesco beat Edinburgh 21-13 as a sky-high punt by La Feria will take a bounce, and it's recovered. It's shot down by La Feria at about the 38-yard line. We'll get you some more scores coming in.
First and 10 for the Vikings.
Okay, so again, 47-13 your final score between San Benito and McAllen Memorial. Monte Alto and Valfurias. Valfurias up 50-21 in the 3rd quarter. Mercedes and Mac High. Mercedes up 28-17 over Mac High. Of course, the Cotton Bowl gone final. Lifer defeats Raymondville 14-0. So 2:26 left to go here. 1 timeout left for Brownsville Pace. Hand off to Salinas down the left-hand side. Salinas going on the move. Still trying to cut across. Salinas finds a burst of speed. Salinas breaks away, and they'll mark him down. He nearly escaped, and he gets brought down about the 16-yard line. Good carry there by Renee Salinas. Corpus Christi Carroll defeats Edinburgh Economides 54-10. That's your final score from the Coastal Bend.
Ball spotted on the 16-yard.
Brings up 1st and 10 here from the 16-yard line. And off down the left-hand side, that's on the carry. Let's see who was on the carry. Running out of eyes there on the QB keeper. First and goal now for Brownsville Pace here from the 6-yard line off the carry by Brandon Narvaez. Pace looking to tack on one more trip to the end zone. QB keeper by Narvaez going down the left-hand side. Narvaez is in, touchdown Pace. 6-yard run by Brandon Narvaez, his 3rd touchdown of the night. With 1:10 left to go here in the 4th quarter. 6-yard TD run by Brandon Narvaez, his 3rd touchdown of the night. The Pace Vikings set to go here for the PAT. Cowicha back to put this one up. The kick is up and it's good from well downtown. Makes it 21-42.
1:10 to go in the 4th quarter. The score, Lions 42.
So 42-21, your current score. 1:10 left to go off the 3-yard run by Brandon Narvaez here in the 4th quarter. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Mesquite Home Health and Attendant Services today. In Brownsville at 594 Jose Marti Boulevard. Call today, 956-361-5558.
We here at Mesquite want to wish all local athletes good luck in today's game.
We're the Edinburgh Lady Bobcats, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Hi, I'm Rod Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
Hot Killer Real Sports Live, an onside kick. Goes out of bounds. Brownsville Pace. The onside kick attempt recovered here by Feria. We'll spot him down now. At about the 49-yard line, 1:10 left to go. Again, just a terrific performance. By Andrew Rivera on the Lions. So move this one down the field with a flag call.
Number 12, Jocelyn Butler's the ball carrier.
Time winding down, 55 seconds left to go.
Second down for the Lions. Number 22.
So Neal taken here now by Feria. Just a dominant performance here on the field for La Feria. Just An explosive second half. 3 turnovers forced, 2 interceptions, and 1 fumble recovered. This game is officially gone final, folks, with 5 seconds left and counting. Big win on the road here now as La Feria Lions will improve to 2-1 on the season. Brownsville Pace will remain winless throughout 2022 as they fall to 0-3. Welcome here to the Real Sports Live post-game show presented by Pronto Insurance, KBSDI TV, Roy Gonzalez, Josh Woody Loans, San Diego EDC, Feria Motors, and South Padre Island. Find a trip at SoWater.com. 42-21 statement made. La Feria gets a big win. We'll give you the recap what we've seen so far. And 42-21 your final score. Thank you for joining us again on the post-game show. Ruben Rodriguez here with you as more scores are coming in final. McAllen Road defeats Sherryland 27-20 and 42-21. Start things off on the recap here. Just again, slow-paced first half that saw a defensive showing 7-7 game at the half. We go now to the second half. La Feria's offense, the highlight of the second half, the Lions picking up 3 forced turnovers, 2 interceptions by Eric Gonzalez, and the fumble recovered on a kickoff. But on the offense, 4 touchdowns in 4 minutes. We'll give you the recap on the scoring in the first quarter. Brandon Narvaez picked up the first touchdown of the game on a 7-yard touchdown run. Emilio Cawiche then missing a 42-yard field goal attempt. Andrew Rivera on a 3-yard touchdown run in the second quarter recovers and ties the game up at 7-7. Third quarter opens up with Brandon Narvaez on an 8-yard touchdown run. Then with 6:51 left to go in the third, Andrew Rivera responds with a 58-yard touchdown pass to Justin Rodriguez to tie the game up at 14-14. Scoreless until the fourth quarter. This is where the downward spiral begins. Again, 4 touchdowns in less than 4 minutes. Andrew Rivera picks up a 2-yard touchdown run, his second of the night. Justin Rodriguez then picks up a 5-yard touchdown run. Andrew Rivera then connects to Julian Torres on a 40-yard touchdown pass for Rivera's second touchdown of the pass of the night. And his make that his fourth touchdown of the night. And with 6:05 left to go, the final touchdown by La Feria, a 7-yard touchdown run by Jesus Gonzalez. Brandon Narvaez collects a 3-yard touchdown run for his third and final touchdown of the night. What's next here from either side? Look here at our schedule next up. La Feria will come back home after a 3-game road trip. They'll take on Mercedes. Then they'll open up district play September 23rd against Alice at home. For Brownsville Pace, they'll take one more tune-up game as they travel to Tom Landry Stadium next week to take on the Mission Eagles, who just picked up their first win. They're now 1-2 on the season. Then September 23rd, they come back to Sam Stadium to open up a win against Donna North, who just fell to Brownsville Pace for their first quarter, so their first loss of the season. So now the Chiefs are 2-1. So again, district opener is 2 weeks away, September 23rd for La Feria, 16-4A Division I against Alice at home. And for Brownsville Pace, 16-5A Division I against Donna North at Sam Stadium here. So again, 4 touchdowns in less than 4 minutes on La Feria's just powerhouse offense. They just came out swinging on both sides of the ball. Our Economy Awards co-player of the game goes out to Andrew Rivera, quarterback, 2 touchdowns, rushing 2 touchdowns, passing for a total of 4. Honorable mentions go out to Justin Rodriguez, who had 2 touchdowns, a rushing touchdown, and a 58-yard touchdown pass. Just a big performance on the night here. As for the touchdowns from La Feria, 4 of the 6 touchdowns by La Feria all came in the form of rushing touchdowns, 2 by Rivera, 1 by Rodriguez, and 1 by Gonzalez. So again, next week La Feria goes back home to take on the Mercedes Tigers for their first home opener of the season, while Brownsville Pace has one more tune-up game. They'll take on Mission at Tom Landry Stadium next weekend. Look at the out-of-town scoreboard. More games coming in, more scores. Sherryland again goes down to McAllen Road, 27-20. Hidalgo defeats Rio Hondo, 34-7. Cal Chelsea defeats Brownsville Rivera, 27-7. And then Carroll defeats Economy, it's 54-10. We still have St. Joe and Brownsville Veterans Memorial going on. Harlingen High and Mission Vets, last we checked, it was 56-0. Harlingen leading Mission Veterans. That's going to do for us here from Sam's Memorial Stadium on a Friday night. Again, La Feria gets the win, 42-21 for Mr. Joe Bowling and everyone at Real Sports Live. For the good folks at KBSDI TV, I'm Ruben Rodriguez saying so long and good night from Sam's Memorial Stadium in Brownsville, Texas. Lions get a big win on the road, 42-21. This has been a Real Sports Live production in conjunction with KBSDI TV. As always, stay safe. Good night. God bless. We'll see you on the next broadcast.